checked. Fuck the kid. Fuck the kid. Too patient. Yeah, no, that was weird. Yeah, yeah, not me. Might be you. Yeah. Oh no. It's just going slow. That's all. And then I looked at it, and it just fucking. I'm looking at each assembler. One's working, one's not. Nah, number 2 assembler's not working. That's what I mean. I'm gonna have to go soon, mate. Sad. Yeah, no, I just need some sleep. Gotta work tomorrow. That's it. What? Doesn't matter. We understand. Wait, guys. Yeah, we just got. I haven't. I need gravity gen stuff. Oh, whenever. Just yeah. Carry on, soldier. only got one reactor to go, so. I just need gravity gen parts, so I'm missing 6 for the jump drive. I've got all the superconductors. I just need gravity generator parts. Gravity parts, yeah. Yeah. That's all I need. That's all I need. Well, they're not too bad. It's quicker than reactor parts. Well, they're all small ones, so. Yeah, I know, but there's just no room for a larger one. Yeah, that's true. I'll just charge it up. Got access to the what's the name now? Silver. Got silver? There's something wrong. It's not plumbed in right. There's silver in there, but I can't move it. There's something wrong. Fuck me. Too many people, too many people touching too many stuff. No, not you, other people. Yeah, they're not plumbed in properly. Well, one's not working. Fuck, no, I checked it. Oh, this thousands of fucking gravel in it. That's why. This fucking gravel needs to be taken out and fucked off. We need a exhaust port. Something. There's 20,000 K worth of fucking iron in there. Fuck that off. Now it's working. It's just clogged up with fucking gravel. Yeah, it was gravel. Should have a heap of motors. Oh, it doesn't like that. Fuck. Doesn't like going through connectors when you're drawing parts. Not a bad ship, I like it. No, I'm just saying, like, the ship, I like it. I like the ship. Got a med bay in there, haven't we? We got one on the top here. There it is. Yeah, we got it here. I'll fucking build it. Here we go. Got a med bay. Got a survival kit. Unlock those connectors too. You know why? Can't lock it. Can't lock the connectors. Oh, that's fun. Should be right now. Lock those connectors and we can pull from inside. Is that? Ah. What connectors is that one?
Live stream like an idiot. Aye.
Is that locked?
No, still yellow.
Lock?
Yep, locked now. Yep, we're all good now.
Alright, we should be able to pull.
Weird.
The only reason why I couldn't pull.
Let's see if we can find that link to send Dex the Discord for. Damn it.
Still doesn't want to do it. Ah, that's what we're going through.
Then Dex could tell you what a clown I am. New mentions.
Hello.
General chat. Ah, that's on the memes channel. It's funny, like, you see all these people using like hashtag this, that, and the other thing, and like the hash symbol used to represent the term channel back in the days. Dexter, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, how you going? Marty's on as well.
Hey Dexter.
Hello. Which
Um,
faction are you in?
I'm in the IPC faction. So if you join that, I'll like, and yeah, you should be able to spawn at one. Yep, I'll just go into the factions now and add you to it. Accept, and you should be able to respawn at one of our med bays. If you select the med bay, like it'll either respawn you on the ship or at the base. So, like Marty and I are just welding up a ship from a blueprint at the moment. But yeah, like I said to you earlier on, we're in the car. Yeah, just go to town. Like, do whatever you want. Just don't change settings on other people's grids. That's the only thing that would really give Marty the shits, and me to some degree. Like, was it one of the other guys in the faction? His name's Cold War Second or something like that. He's Kiwi. But he's a young bloke, and yeah, he kind of got a little overexcited and changed everything on us. So, changed some of the settings in the ships. So, but he's a good kid.
No.
But, like, you've got a lot more sense than that, so...
Alright, I will not be changing shit, I guess.
Well, don't change other people's stuff. Like, initiative is not necessarily a good thing when it comes to other people's grids, because everybody sets their own shit up the way they like them, but that's the only thing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, we got some resources. I had a lot of crashes. Like, yeah, like we had some pretty epic fails over the last few days, and yeah, we got a base set up here. I'll come downstairs and go to the med bay and like, have you spawned in yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the right one.
Yep, there you are. You're wearing a red suit and you just popped in. Oops, wrong key. So yeah, we're gonna have to stick another cryopod down for you. But yeah, this is the crib room. We got the assemblers over there, the refineries there, which yeah, you can access them from just about every single cargo container or actual port where you can access shit. You just access that through like the F menu or K menu. We got like, yeah, a bit of a to-do list going on, but you go upstairs, we got the dock. This is a layout of the base so far. My ship's this one here. This is the kids' ship. That's mine. There's Marty's little miner. Marty and I are welding up a ship just outside. That up there is B-Dub's mining ship. That, yeah, kind of crashed it. Need a bit of repairs, but yeah, we've got the blueprint going on, and we're just welding this up at the moment. So, yeah, using the build planner is like a really handy tool we found, like, or that is like a really handy tool that I've recently discovered, where if you have a block, you can right click on it and it will add it to the build planner. You can go up to the conveyor tubes and yeah, your middle mouse button, click the mouse wheel, it'll withdraw the parts for you and it'll make it shitloads quicker. So yeah, like those sorts of things. But if you want to build anything or you want help with anything, the other thing I'll do is I'll share the progression with you. So that way everything that we can build, you can build. So we've shared progress with you now, so that should you should be able to build anything you want up to whatever I've unlocked. So yeah, but whatever you want to do, go to town. If you want to start welding up blocks or anything like that, just yeah, grab some steel plate and start welding. Like, we want to get this ship going. It's going to be a little bit of a mission. You might need to scroll down to find some.
All the crucial parts have been done, so
nice. Oh, I still can't pull parts from this container, Marty. Is that still not?
Nah, you can't.
Alright, there's still something that's not plumbed up right.
Connector.
So if you come over here, Dex.
Oh, it's just a double connector, that's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, over here I've got a cargo container outside. You can pull parts from there, so yeah, if you just grab some steel plate and you go around the outside, you can start grabbing the steel plate and just skin it up. It'll tell you what you need, and like, yeah, I mean, the thrusters need to go on and all sorts of other bits and pieces, like. But try not to, actually, might be not a bad idea to turn off the blueprint. I'm going to chuck a little control panel on there, because I've been struggling with your control panel.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's got me stuffed, eh?
It's shared with faction.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's a warfare block and I don't have the warfare expansion.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn off the projector just for the time being. Oh, what, do you need it on?
No, I said, what a prick.
Oh, yeah.
By the DLC. That's what it be.
Toggle block off. So yeah, like the thing that we need to do, Dex, is like make sure that we have all the parts welded up before, like, and it can be a bit difficult with the projector running. And also, if you need parts or you want to collect parts, if you do shift middle mouse button, it'll put the parts on production. If you alt middle mouse button, it deposits everything in your pockets. And then if you middle mouse button on it, it will withdraw everything you can carry that's on your build planner. And yeah, it makes it's so much quicker and easier to get shit built up. Because I know that you're probably struggling with that, running backwards and forwards for getting a piece of pipe or something ridiculous like that. Because God knows I've done it so many times until I learnt the build planner method. But yeah, there's lots of other features of it as well that I still haven't really figured out or gone into, but yeah, it just makes it nice to be able to finish parts and not have to do 50 trips backwards and forwards. Although we have been coming across a lot of glitches on this particular server. The jump drive in the middle here, I don't think we've got enough parts for, do we? Oh, we still need to grab components.
6 of them. That's all.
Have we got enough?
Everything else is there.
Enough material for it?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's
Production.
like 6 gravity components. That's all I need.
I'm going to bump them up a little. Oh, it's starting to do cooperative now.
Yeah, because I freed up the gravity.
Freed up the gravel. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, the gravel was...
But yeah, we don't have... We probably need cobalt. How are we going for iron?
I thought we had cobalt.
Oh, we did, but we've probably used up a lot of it.
Alright, where's the nearest cobalt?
Up on the hill, there's the iron cobalt. Up on the, yeah, I'll just run a ship over and I'll go grab a bunch of both iron and cobalt.
Just get the cobalt first. That way we can get that grab gen done.
Yep.
That grab component.
I need some drills on this. There are limitations with the server as well, Dex. Like, there's a block limit or a PCU limit, but there's also a limit to how many block tools you can actually have. You can only have 5 drills, 5 grinders, and 5 welders on your ship. Not that that's an immediate concern, but yeah, like that's something also to be mindful of. Like later on, if you go, like, now that's only on this server. Like other servers have different things. Like this is Keen's server, so it makes for some interesting challenges. Like to put it nicely, I guess, or frustrations when you're like, "Arr!"
Or like anything.
Yeah, like when you start bumping up against the limit.
Yeah, after this one I'll be going to a custom server.
Oh, damn it.
Getting some mods happening.
Yeah, well, might check out the Australia one that you were talking about.
Pretty good.
But that being said, I want to see how far we can take this one. It'd be nice if, like, a bunch of the guys from the AU1 did actually come over and started to get a little bit more action happening. Like, even though Malcolm was being a dick, it was a lot of fun fighting with him and shit.
Falling asleep on the hill.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to.
What are you trying to figure out? Ask Marty. Marty knows well.
I'm joking. I just saw him lying there. Thought I'd make a joke.
Yeah, to add different stuff, like if you're just welding stuff up, it's like easy, but like if you want to start placing blocks and shit like that when you want to do a build, then yeah, use the G menu to select the blocks you want to put in, like, and also control numbers. You've got like 9 different toolbars. I don't know if you got that far into the game, but once you got your toolbar set the way you like it, like, yeah, you start to get a bit of a pattern going on.
I was trying to figure out how to do the build plan and stuff that you were talking about.
Okay, make sure you got your welder in. Oh, you figured it out? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier. Like, it's brilliant. Like, there's no mods in this server either, which is, like, can be a good thing, or it could be a frustration.
It is, it's full piss me off mode. That's what it is.
Because yeah, there's no build and repair system. Like, Marty loves
And,
his nanites. Oh shit, we're out of hydrogen as well.
Yeah, you got none. And build vision.
Yeah, build vision is another useful tool.
Oh, excellent tool.
Okay, I'll see.
The projector needs to go back on.
Yeah, well, I'm not there at the moment, so like, I'm not trying to fill holes or anything like that at the moment. I'm gonna go and do my best to get us some more materials.
Get some cobalt, will ya? Shut the fuck up.
Could do with some ice, man.
Just grab a whole heap of steel plates, decks, and just go around the whole ship.
Yeah, and weld up all the
all the blocks.
Yeah, it's a little fiddly.
It's better off doing that.
Oh yeah, going around the outside. I'm just going to take some ice out of this.
That's all he needs to do.
Here.
Everything else, most of the internals are done.
I'm going to dig the lake. Fuck it, I'm done. Like, trying to preserve its natural beauty.
Just get into it. Get into it. Fucking say.
Because, yeah, being out of hydrogen sucks balls. Like, because I've got no hydrogen, I'm going to have a hard time trying to mine without it.
See if we can drain it.
Drain the whole lake.
Yep. Just drain it.
Oop. Nah, made myself too heavy just for the atmospherics. Ah, fuck.
Did you drop the cobalt off first?
Nah, I needed to pick up ice because I wouldn't be able to get it back. Ah, fuck me. That kid messing with me ship.
Let's boot him.
Nah. You don't want to boot him. I just want to have a whinge. It's like when I had a big whinge about Hemi and I never booted him. He left by himself eventually, but I don't think
Hemi
the
booted himself. He says, I need an uppercut.
Oh, he was... Yeah, some of the stuff he was doing, it was like, oh, jeez, mate.
Metal grids. Fuck, we're out of them.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of parts in my ship. What the fuck do I want those there for?
Yeah, we can't get metal grids because there's no cobalt. Oh well.
I'm suiting it over there. I can't fly at the moment because I'm out of fuel. Alright.
Fuel.
Yeah, out of hydrogen. Yeah, no, I'm just going to suit it up to the cobalt. I'm going to take a handful of that out because that'll be enough to get the
Where
grids
is that?
up and
Show
going.
me where it is. I'll come with you.
Yeah, alright.
I didn't even know if we got a GPS for it.
Yeah, I'll send you that. Oh, fuck, I'm nearly out of gas too. Fuck me. I hate gravity.
Cobalt. I found it.
Oh, you got it? Cool.
Oh, there it is.
Gravity sucks. The ghost of Isaac Newton can lick my balls. We're gonna have to chuck in another cryopod.
Yeah.
Yeah, down the bottom there's iron, and yeah, down the very bottom of this there was cobalt. Yeah, down that hole there. So. Oh, and I'm carrying shitloads of stuff. Damn it.
How are you done?
Oh, I'm having a time.
Base. Where are you?
Yeah, you can't see it from here, eh? Like, you can't see the crater. We picked a wicked hiding spot.
Nice.
I'm gonna refill me bottles too, because I can see that ending badly.
Yeah. Another story.
Oh, it's just me like smashing into the deck. It's gonna be like the stream of me dying. Jeez, Dex, you're being so quiet. I've never known you to be this quiet. What's going on? Are you alright? You feeling okay?
Is your son?
Yeah, Dex. Are you alright there?
The name? Or is it the game name?
No. Well, his name's Dex, so Dexter.
Cool. Dexter. Is that after Offspring?
No, it's actually because, like, in the sonogram, he had, like, his hands were very prominent, and Dexter is the right hand. So, and also, like, to be dexterous means to be very ably bodied with your hands. So, you know, me and his mum had high hopes for him. Like, me and your mum spent hey?
Had.
Well, like, your mum can't have high hopes for you now, obviously, but, you know, I think you've done well. I mean, shit, you were still being cooked in your mum's tummy when we came up with that idea. So, of course, we're going to have, like, you know, want the best for you. And I think it was a good name.
Dexter's a pretty cool name. It's a unique one.
Yeah, everybody thought I named him after either Dexter Holland from The Offspring.
Yeah,
And I'm not that huge an Offspring fan. Like, they're like, you know, compared to NoFX,
so
they're like
shallow.
kind of the opposite. Ah, well, they're
So
pop
shallow.
punk. Or Dexter's Lab. And it's like, no.
It's definitely everybody always asks me, it's like, oh, did you watch the show Dexter? It's like, no, actually, I haven't.
Oh, your mum was
Yeah, it's
so
'cause-
dark because that show came out when he was like 2 years old, and Lise was pissed.
How old is Dexter?
I'm 18.
18.
Yeah, he turned
Oh,
18
no
this
better.
January. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, he's old enough to be charged as an adult. So, like, I warned him about that. It's like, yeah, no more mischief. Although he's never really had any problems with the police. He
Yeah,
kind of
police
rebelled
can't
against
catch
his...
me.
Hey? Well, they
Police
never
just
used to
can't catch
catch
me.
me too, but I started getting old and I couldn't run as fast, so... No,
Favorite color, Dexter?
black like your
Good
heart.
for-
What is it?
yeah, I was probably gonna go with like either black or purple or something like that.
Purple?
Stealth. Oh, purple royal colours, or like, are you feeling a little bit fruity?
What?
Oh, it's like used to be a joke back in the day. Like, I'm showing me age now, but it's like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit purple.
Bit of purple. Done.
Oh, we're gonna make the ship purple. I was gonna go full stealth. Get like a nice matte black going on, like what I used to have the blade at. After I crashed it, painted the blade matte black. Because yeah, I had a crash, like high-sided it, pulling into the servo, doing fuck all of speed. Went to send it skidding down the road, smashed up some of the fairings, but I had a spare set there, and they were like, the spare set I had came with the bike, and they were silver with gold flames, and they looked absolutely hideous. So I was like, nah, these need to change color. So yeah, matte black. And I thought it
Definitely
looked...
looked a lot better after you painted it.
Yeah, that thing looked sick, matte black. Like, yeah, it looked like hell stealth bike. Like, not that I was riding around with the intention of not being seen, but, like, you know, I ride to be seen. If you can't see me coming, then, like, you are obviously running around with your eyes closed. But, yeah, I spent a lot of time focusing on safety concerns and all the rest of that sort of shit. Hey, we can pull mats from inside now. How'd you fix that, Marty? What was missing?
What's that?
Can pull mats from inside.
I had to free up some stuff. It would not allow me to get through, that's all.
Yeah, something was jammed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't let me free up. What are you doing, Dexter?
Oh, grab a couple of
Just welding the outside stuff.
grab a couple of hydrogen bottles as well, Dex.
Come down to the come down to our little area downstairs here.
Oh, the smoko room.
Smoko room.
Oh, that's where he started. That was the first thing I showed him. But yeah, grab a couple of hydrogen bottles as well, Dex. It'll give you more jetpack time. I forgot to tell you about
I
that.
already grabbed some.
Ah, cool. Yeah, like I like to have
Here's your
two.
bed.
Oh,
Ta-da!
you gave him a
Oh, beautiful.
got a
There you go,
cryopod.
mate. Yep.
So now you're officially a member of the faction. Make sure that
Everything is
you
colour.
do it proud. You got to change your suit, Dex. You got to go purple glitter sort of color with your suit now.
Yeah.
Like we got
Change
like
the suit.
Marty's gone for yellow Tron. I'm Doom guy. Just
I'm
got
orange.
oh,
Yeah, on my thing it's
orange Tron.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go to this part on the
I'm
med
orange.
bay if you want to change your suit. Yeah, and just F on that. I know how much you like customizations, or you could go for the newspaper suit or a badger suit or the camouflage. Or you might need to actually go and unlock those.
I can't believe we got no hydrogen.
There's
I've got a hydrogen bottle downstairs. Is that all gone?
I think the tank's just emptied out. Like, cause my ship's been running the engine as well. Like the
Oh shit.
I should probably turn that off. Well, it's not really gonna make a lick of difference now. Also, actually, B-Dub's ship. B-Dub may have put his ship on stockpile. The ADEC's gone purple. Are you gonna go plain purple, or are you gonna go like patterned or something like ghillie purple?
I don't have that option.
Oh, don't ya? Oh, we're gonna have to go and get you some unknown signals. Nah, unknown signals. Get it out of them. I think Dexter's got everything but warfare.
Okay.
Because like yeah, warfare wasn't in the.
Just full gold.
Oh, you can, but it's a bit poser. There's a lot of other people that do it because they think they're the king. You know. Want to walk around looking like a golden.
Nah. See, if you go, no, purple and gold. It's the Saints colours, you know.
Saints. What? Saint Kilda?
No, Saints Row.
Oh, Saints Row. Ah, okay. I was gonna say you don't follow the footy.
Nobody's got any hydrogen.
Well, my ship's not connected to the base at the moment, so like I kind of bottomed out trying to.
No one's got any hydrogen. I just checked in all the ships.
Well, my ship's not connected. I had like fuck all in mine.
I know, but even what's the name? What was his?
Oh,
team?
B-Dub.
Ambassador or something.
I don't know. I don't even know if he's named it. I've got some hydrogen in my ship now, so I might be able to mine some ice and bring that back. I think I'll make that a little bit of a priority because no jetpacks leaks balls.
Yes, it's not there. Okie dokie.
Hey. Oh, I'm still having buggy issues with my fucking thrusters and shit. No, they're all doing it. Okay, I'm bringing some ice in. How many O2H2 gens we got? We just got the one in there?
Just the one. Oh no, you got a whole series across the top
Oh, okay, cool.
of the cryopods.
Okay. Well, we should be able to process this ice pretty quick and we'll have hydrogen again. If I can get it back without crashing. I've been crashing a lot lately, Dex. I'm not proud of myself.
Would you?
Hey? Oh, you should check out the stream. Like, some of the ones where I just completely annihilated the ship. Like...
Yeah,
Honestly,
fun.
I can't even make fun of you for crashing. I do it. I built something, spent a lot of time on it, and then just immediately crashed it.
Blueprint it. Like, the blueprints will mean that you can go and print them out like what we're doing now, so... Oh, come on, 1%. Oh, dragging its ass to get back to the... Fucking get in there. Get on.
I was playing with a friend one time and he was building a ship, and he calls me over and he's like, "Hey Dex, can you do me a favor?" He forgot to put enough thrusters on there to actually control it.
Yeah, there's a bit of an art to it. There we go. I got it locked. Alright. Kill
So
the
he
engines.
was trying to stop it from crashing into the ground while I was putting thrusters on
Oh,
it
so
for him.
you're trying to, like, stop an exploding bomb or something.
Yeah, and then immediately after he went and mined like a shit ton and overfilled it.
Yeah, well, that's how I
chaotic.
killed the main base ship that had all of the resources and shit on it, because I had bulk everything. Like, I was doing really well, and then, yeah, we're sparse for resources now. Because, yeah, I killed Marty, killed B-Dub, they were sitting there in a cryopod, and that was before we got the base well rounded, so...
That's alright, we were asleep when it happened.
Yeah, they didn't feel it, but... Jeez. Yeah, I got a new nickname briefly. I was Captain Crash.
We mean briefly, still sticks.
Still sticks. Yeah.
Hey, did you see the big crater in the side of the... What's the name there?
Nah, I remember you saying something about it. Oh, there.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't do that. That might have been the kid.
Yeah.
Cold might have. Oh, Dex, you just killed me.
Oh,
You flew into me. You weren't looking where you were flying.
I was looking exactly where I was flying, then you just appeared.
I can see why they call you Cat the Crash.
Ah,
Captain
Dex. Killed by my own son. And he's, what, been in the faction for... grab your shit out of your pack.
You flew into me.
You flew into me.
Yeah.
Oh, Marty and
Well,
I have done it
sorry.
many times, so...
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, no, there's a few craters. Oh, Marty caused this crater here that's under these grids. Like, I went and made this wicked-ass cargo lifter, and Marty flipped it on its head and smashed it into the ground, and there was just shit everywhere. There's another crater over at the form, like, probably about half a K from here, where I was trying to carry cargo containers over and ended up having to drop them because I was starting to lose control of my ship because, yeah, it was just way too heavy a lift with the amount of gyros I had. That was, yeah, we've had a few good crashes, so... Deal plates. Also, if you double left click with your welder or your grinder or something like that, it will keep it on for you.
Stay on.
So yeah, rather than having to hold the button down or spamming it.
I see.
So yeah, you can just keep the welder on and
Alright, I'm coming in.
weld your parts up. There's a few other tricks and... But yeah, you'll find your own shortcuts, you'll find your groove. We got neons as well as part of the new DLC.
Nice.
Like neon tubes
Gotta
and
have that.
shit. Yeah, have a look on the top here. We got neon tubes running around, or you can make them look like conduit if you want, and use them as power lines throughout the ship, or like run them off to different places and stuff. There's lots of cool stuff. Like that was in the Most Wanted DLC. That
Cable
was
trays. Use them as cable trays.
yeah, it looked like conduit. I thought I grabbed the steel plate. So, do your buddies still get on decks? Like playing Space Engineers?
Not really.
Oh, they kind of got over it. Was it too hard or just not that keen?
Nah. Just, I don't know.
Being teenagers. It's like, yeah, it's alright at the
Just
moment.
want to play Call of Duty.
Ah, it's Payday with decks. Or zombies. Clicking heads, isn't it?
And when I'm in the mood.
Yeah, Dex just goes Pixie's click heads games.
Hardly.
Hey?
Hardly.
Oh, when we were playing Elite Dangerous, you were not too bad at clicking heads.
Oh yeah, I'm alright at it.
Oh, like you do better than I do these days, that's for sure. Like I can't keep up with Call of Duty, Battlefield, and all that stuff anymore. I should see if I can recover my Origin account or whatever the hell it is, because I wouldn't mind having to go at Battlefield again.
I've been
But
playing Battlefield 4 recently. It's good.
yeah, I liked Battlefield 4 over the newer ones.
It, in my opinion, it's like the best Battlefield that they've made.
Yeah, Battlefield Vietnam was pretty hard though. I think that was Battlefield 2. Because the maps were so huge, you just spend most of your time running. You don't know what it was like, man. You weren't there. No, but I sure as hell can play Battlefield.
Now it's just there's like everybody in the servers that you play, you kind of just remember them, and it's always just like 3 guys that just sit in helicopters the entire time and just absolutely bomb the shit out of you.
What is that in Battlefield 3 or 4? Because helicopters weren't in 4, were they?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, are
There's
you talking about the
helicopters.
new 4 rather than was it
Isn't there a
The four that
Battlefield for 22 or something like that?
2042?
Nah,
Yeah.
42. Yeah.
we don't talk about that one. That one's like actually garbage.
Oh, there was
Garbage.
one way back in the day that Matt had, my brother.
I
Like that one was interesting, where it's got like all futuristic weapons and shit.
Oh yeah.
But
I didn't hear about that one.
they made a remake of it, I think, and the remake was garbage. Apparently, I never got to play it because broke. But
Basically, Battlefield 2 looks way better graphically
really,
and plays a lot better than Battlefield 2042.
so it's
fact,
futuristic and
so
yet
bad.
it's shit. That's funny.
No, it's not even futuristic.
Really?
It's just
So, like, because
Yeah,
with
it was
the
like-
old one, like, you had, like, lasers and, like, magic science weapons
yeah,
and
no,
shit
it was
like that.
it was like regular weapons, but there was also like sciencey stuff. It was just garbage.
Yeah.
And like it was so bad that they gave up on like DICE gave up on. Actually, I don't think it was DICE, but whoever made it gave up. Like,
I think it
within
was EA,
1 month.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that funded it. But I don't know who actually made it.
Yeah, because
Or
that,
company.
like, EA ended up buying it. Originally, it was something starting with an I. I can't remember.
Frostbite, DICE, I don't know. One of them. Anyway.
No,
yeah,
no, it
the
wasn't
developers
Frostbite.
have actually
Frostbite
given up on
did.
the game.
What do you call it? World of Warcraft and shit. Oh no, that was Blizzard I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, no. But and DICE did 4. That's all I know.
Yeah, it might have
But yeah,
been
no,
DICE
like,
I was
they've-
thinking. But
They've given
sorry.
up on the game. They've given up on the game and they're just making a new game. They're like, nah, it was too shit.
Well, see, if people aren't playing it, or they're not getting sales, or there's no server like activity on it and shit like that, they just think, oh, why bother? You know, that's why like this game's done so well. So early access is what I got it in. I don't even think I paid for it originally. But yeah, it's like how far this game's come in comparison to like Star Citizen, you know, like this game being in early access through Steam and stuff like that, it's really come a long way, whereas Star Citizen's still struggling. Hey, why don't you tell Marty about your experience with Star Citizen?
Basically, I was playing with my uncle, and he goes and takes me to this like area with a big ship. I mean, I can't actually run because I've got a small ship. And then my character starved to death because that entire system had food.
Yeah, it was like he ended up starving to death, and Dex just goes nuts, throws his hands in the air, and goes, "Fuck this game." And it's like my brother, he wasn't helping out the noob very well, in my opinion. Yeah, kind of left him in the lurch
Yeah,
there.
no, he took me over to an area to go and like, farm and shit, do shit, and then like as soon as we got there, he's like, oh, hang on, I gotta go.
Yeah, it just leaves him in the lurch.
Yeah, bye. All the best.
Oh, you heading off, are you, Marty?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, nah, my brother, yeah. Like, my brother's, like, he's a good guy and all that, but, like, yeah, he plays games in a very odd way, and he expects everybody to know what he knows straight off the bat. And, I mean, I've done the same thing, like, in some respects, but, like, if I'm, like, helping out a noob or something like that, it's like, yeah, I'm going to try to make sure they get a decent game out of the experience. Like, so that way they don't want to go and get their money back almost immediately. Like, some of the people that I played with. Even Dex, like, got to the, oh, fuck this stage with this game as well a couple of times, didn't you?
Yeah, at the start.
Oh,
you do
it's
that,
just when you spend heaps of time on something and it just immediately dies. I also just didn't know what the fuck was going on, so everything took way too long.
Oh, was that in Star Citizen or this? Oh, you keep cutting in and out a bit, Dex.
I
I
wasn't saying anything.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
No worries. I'm gonna finish this off. So where are you at the moment, Dex?
Cargo access thing that we've been using.
Oh, okay. You still welding up the ship.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
At least he's got a bed to sleep in tonight.
Yep.
Oh, just. Oh, ground-laden. No fuel.
Did you go and, like, hit the deck?
No, I'm on the pipe. I just landed on the pipe
Ah.
near the access port.
Do you need a bottle, or are you right to get one?
I just got near the crate here, so I'm just getting it. Fine, exact. Just made it.
So how's it running for you, Dex? Is it glitching out, or, like, running a bit better? Like,
Runs completely fine at the moment.
yeah, I'm not running any mods on this server either. That might have been what was causing you a little bit of grief previously as well. Like, when I was running that private server, it was modded to all hell, and that might have been causing you some of the gameplay issues.
I ended up just turning off my music, and that seemed to,
Oh, that's odd.
and I fixed
What are you running your music through?
an internet browser.
Oh, okay. The amount of shit I got going on. I'd have thought your computer would be able to shit all over mine as well, but...
No, my computer's just fucked.
Yeah, like, ever since it had that coolant leak, it's just been hard. Which has been since before you actually got it.
I'm just listening to music on my phone instead. The shitty earphones that I got from the music exam that just physically hurt.
You got earphones from a music exam?
Yeah, when I did my music exam, they like gave us like really shitty low quality earphones.
Oh, yeah. They probably didn't want you to
They're
go
like-
and pass COVID on or some shit.
Nah, it's just like
Extreme.
Seriously.
can't really like reuse
I'll
them.
put the fucking H2 tunes on. No wonder we're losing fuel.
What, are they all off?
H2 generators.
Oh, that's a bit
They're off.
ordinary. Oh, it might have been... Someone might have switched them off. Rather than switch them over to... Don't do something with bottles or some shit.
Well, they were off when I built them.
fuck me. Build planner's been a dick. Also, if you want to get stuff out of your build planner, if you accidentally fill it up, Dex, you press G, and down in the bottom right, you'll have a little plus and a minus thing, or a plus thing with a whole bunch of stuff where it says build planner, and you like right click on it to take that stuff off. Not if you can also add stuff to it by selecting the component that you want parts for, and yeah, you just press the little plus icon, but that's done through the G menu as well. Oh, fuck me, come on. What have I got?
Not bad, look cheap.
Nah, it looks pretty good, man. Where'd you get where'd you get this one from? Just a workshop?
Yeah. I changed the front end. Looks too comical.
Yeah, these things aren't railguns, they're just pylons and
It just looks cute, comical.
change them out for guns.
Do whatever.
Put like 3 railguns on the front.
Right, guys, I'm going to bed.
No worries, man. I'll catch you around.
Catch you later. Nice meeting you, Dex.
Nice meeting you too.
Kick the cat out when I'm gone.
Lock the doors and put out the cat.
That's it.
Eep, got stuck. Yep, jetpack's running low. So yeah, sorry, what's that?
As it always is.
Yeah, I much prefer doing builds in space, to be honest. Like on the other server, we had a pretty good dry dock setup before it got annihilated. We could do builds so fast in space because also the ship that I had, I had pretty good production facilities on it. So, you know, someone could go and lay the blocks they wanted, and I could just print it out because I could hold like millions of tons of just parts and shit or whatever, and it made it so much faster for doing builds. Or even if you wanted to just print out a blueprint, like there was a ship I made. I called it the Suit Killer. Which was like guys will fly around with just like a jetpack, like a suit and a grinder, and you can take out a ship pretty easily with it if they're not suspecting it. And we got struck by a suit raider, and yeah, so we went after him. Like we had a great time with that. Like the PvP stuff can be a lot of fun. Like I think you'll get a kick out of it, and also the shit stirring in the open chat. We had an absolute ball winding that guy up. Like, I don't know how much you like to have a good stir. Like, a good trolling.
I don't usually troll.
Really? See, you always troll the
Yeah.
shit out of me.
Nah, don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I do.
I think it's gaslighting.
Gaslighting? No. See, I'm not the evil one, the idiot, or the psycho.
Nah, just sometimes it's fun.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's fun when you're in, like, a competition or something like that, or you're, like, ribbing the other player, especially when you know, like, you don't take the game too seriously. But yeah, seeing them, like, some people were losing their absolute minds over some of it. Like, I don't like rating noobs. And these guys were rating noobs. Especially, like, people that are trying to learn the game for the first time and shit. It's like, oh, that's kind of, that's a bit harsh. You know, when you first get the game, you've had the game for like 3 days, you got no idea what you're doing, and you just get annihilated by a guy in a suit flying over and just rapes your base. It's like, yeah, nah, that's a bit shit. Already added those. Get that thruster done up. Didn't get the parts for it. But yeah, I reckon, like, yeah, I think you'd have a mad time with some of the PvP stuff. Like, especially some of the mucking around we were doing. Like, it was heaps fun. The occasional, this server's a bit ordinary for lagging though, compared to the other Keen server, I've noticed. Like, we've had a few interesting issues with it. A few glitches.
I haven't had any problem. I don't know.
Maybe you're just a little bit
60
more used to it. Hey?
60 ping is not bad.
Oh jeez, you
For
got like
100%.
40 faster than me. Like, I'm usually sitting around 100.
I don't know why, but I can't actually start building these thrusters underneath.
What does it
Building
say?
Well, it says I'm missing steel plate, but that's a fucking lie. I can once it's started.
Yeah, oh, you might need to just back up a little bit from it. You got to have the green box come up.
I've tried, it not work.
Yeah, I got him to go there. Like, it's a little bit fiddly. But, like, yeah, I'll get him started. Oh, I'm out of steel plate. Yeah, we did.
Oh, it's becoming night. Oh, it's getting fucking dark.
Oh, press L.
Yeah, I know where the lights are.
Oh, alright, cool. Oh, that one. Is that one there? Yeah, that one's already done. Oh, there's another one.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
I gotta be quick. I'm still at work. I'm on break here, but been
Oh,
sending
yeah,
you
yeah.
a message.
Hey, Beto, how you going? Oh, did ya?
Not- Yeah. he's
Oh,
not
I've
paying attention.
totally
I'm trying
been
to be
not paying
helpful, and
attention.
I'm like, I bet he's just not looking.
Yeah, no, I totally zoned out from the chat. Yeah, no.
The reason he couldn't build those thrusters is probably don't have the DLC.
No, he's got the heavy industry DLC. It was just. Did it come up saying that you can't place the thruster decks?
Because once it's started, he can weld them off if he doesn't have the DLC.
Yeah, it could be that. I'm pretty sure he's got the heavy industry pack. I'm not sure.
No.
Or you just got like pure vanilla.
Just another suggestion here: you might send him after some ice, or that ship's dead in the water if all the hydrogen's gone.
Like Marty and I just wind up a bit, so like it should be fine. Like just gonna let my ship recharge a little bit whilst because I just dumped the ship load over there, so.
That one's got large hydrogen thrusters on it. A couple of loads with those small miners is not going to be adequate.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get it all after we've got this welded up. At the moment, we just want to make sure we got enough for jetpacks, bottles, and stuff like that, and get this all buttoned up. There is sort of like a method to the madness, but oh yeah. I don't think Dex can see the chat, but yeah.
No, he can't see that.
Unless he's gonna go and pull up the stream on YouTube.
Probably not.
Yeah, no,
Kill
that'll
my
probably
brain.
kill your computer. So he has a lot of problems with that thing because it's like one that my brother broke and I repaired several times and gotten it to the point where it sort of sometimes works. But yeah, coolant leaked all over it. It used to be a brilliant computer. I had one very similar to it. I loved it. It would still be competitive with modern systems, if it wasn't knackered.
I like it. I like it too because it's it pisses off my friends who put way too much thought into the parts in their PC.
Well, yeah, I mean, my $100 machine is shits on other people's stability. You know, you got people. Sorry, go ahead.
A bunch of my friends were like, "Oh, you can't. The specs of your computer make it so you can't play this game," and then I run it better than them.
Yeah.
Just to really mess with them.
Work smarter, not harder.
Computer was. But yeah, as for the DLCs, I don't know. I've just got the deluxe edition DLC. Don't know what that involves.
I think that's got Sparks of the Future. I thought it was heavy industry as well, but I might be mistaken because I think I got the deluxe as well. So you should be able to place the the heavy industry stuff. You can have a look in if you press G, it'll show you. It'll be grayed out the stuff you can't do, and I've got all the warfare blocks grayed out.
I can't do heavy industries or decorative.
Oh, okay, so.
Sparks of the Future, apparently.
Oh, maybe you don't have the DLC because the deluxe pack that had those DLCs in it. I thought.
Don't have Wasteland.
Wasteland. Oh, that was another good one. Because I thought
Economy. Wow, this deluxe edition isn't feeling too deluxe.
No, it feels like you might have got stooched a little bit.
Don't have Frostbite.
It sounds like you don't have any. What's that? Oh,
the DLCs are currently. I think they're all on sale right now, and after I think another week, they actually all go up $1 in price.
So yeah, maybe it's a good time to get all your DLCs up Dex if you want to make sure that you got all the basic blocks, modded blocks and stuff like that. You'll still have because the mods are whatever, but yeah, the DLCs look cooler. They still do all the same functions, but
oh, they're all like $6. That's not too bad.
Hey, you can buy me the Warfare 2 pack if you want, Dex. That'd be awesome. Because I really
like $100 on car stuff today.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking the piss. I'm not actually expecting it. I don't actually expect anything other than all the stuff that we've agreed upon. And even then, it's not really an expectation. It's more of a, oh yeah, that'd be handy for me.
Surely, Bart, surely.
Oh, bugger it, fly in there.
Building from blueprints, it sure is nice to have the build and repair mod.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm really missing build and repair as far as this shit goes because it sorts all the holes out for you too. Builds in places where you can't fly to. Like,
Yep, tells you what parts you're missing, what
It's-
components you're missing.
but that being said, there is a lot to be said for getting to know your builds a lot better. Like, especially like with blueprints and stuff. Like, it does help you learn the game a bit better.
A little bit, but it's so consolidated. If you're new, you're not gonna figure anything out from building from a blueprint because it's all smorgasbord together, as opposed to just building it from scratch.
Well, I think going for picking beginner builds and building them from blueprints. Like, there's the H60 large grid ship. Like, I set that up for Cody, a kid who was like joined up. Like, it's Marty's nephew. Like, he's 12 years old. Yeah, I set that up for him to go and build. Which yeah, if he gets back on, he's going to see that the base got annihilated, which is unfortunate, but should
You said Warfare 2, right?
hey.
You didn't have Warfare 2?
Yeah, Warfare 2 is the only one I don't have.
Once you figure out that the conveyors travel all the gases and power is transferred by just through the blocks, it's pretty simple, to be honest with you. It's just you got to get a couple of those little fundamental things down. And the other thing to remember is certain things don't pass through the small connectors, and everything passes through the large. It took me a bit to figure out that conundrum.
Oh yeah, I mean, like there's also you can't pass parts through the O2H2 gen. Like that won't allow you.
One that bites me all the time.
Yeah, that got us on the last station when I was trying to pull materials through there, and it was piped up through the O2H2 gen to that conveyor port when I was unloading that base or trying to unload the containers and shit. And it's like, yes, son. Oh, and I just fell straight through the ship, hit the deck hard. How's work going today, B-Dub?
It's rough. 3 hours of sleep. To sit in one place too long.
Yeah, the ADD
Staring at
kicking in
lines and circles.
hardcore. Like,
On the tail
I was
of the
trying not to
topic,
be
so-
that entertaining, man, but like you just kept saying, oh, just one more thing.
I don't get to say this often, but it's me, not you. I was just trying to get that dang ship out of the hole.
See, Dex, we got to go and have a little bit of an argument to entertain B-Dub because he's listening to this on YouTube on the stream whilst he's at work.
Yeah.
So, like, me and Dex, when we go at it, like, yeah, Dex can get pretty shirty with me. Oh, and also...
He's so annoying.
Look, I'm well aware of my shortcomings. I try to work around them.
Hey, I'm still on the call here. Not to refer to me as a shortcoming.
Hey, look, there was that one time, like I kind of accidentally got that GPS sent through, which was meant for a certain someone else or something. Obviously fictitious, because, like...
No, I did send one GPS via the...
Oh, the
global, but it was
GPS.
just,
Oh,
yeah, it was
I've done that
or something.
so many times. Send GPSs through to the global server, and it's like, shit. Now, okay, guys, if you're going to go to that place, watch out for raiders, because everyone on the server now knows there's a uranium spot over there. Yeah.
But now you have that DLC, so Merry Hanukkah or something.
Happy
stupid like
birthday, eh? Like, you kind of missed my birthday this year. I don't know what you're preoccupied with.
I don't even know when your birthday is.
It doesn't really matter. I don't really give much of a crap about my birthday.
Exactly, that's why I don't remember it.
Oh, look.
That's funny. I don't give much a crap about your birthday either.
Well, I haven't told you, and I'm not going to really go and tell it to the whole of the internet, so...
Well,
like, it's
now you
a
guys
security
have made
issue.
it. Now you have to. You've made your mission.
Hey, look. I have told you when my birthday was. It was the eruption of Mount St. Helens is my birthday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So therefore,
You
if
sit there.
So the whole internet does know, but that's like when I told the story about like my birth was so epic it blew a hole in the other side of the planet.
the whole internet only knows if they actually cared to like research this
Nah, see,
random amount.
here's the thing about like hackers on the internet, Dex. At least the hackers from my day, like what I used to be, is like you hack stuff just for the fun of hacking it, not necessarily with malicious intent. It's like, oh yeah, let's see if we can do this, and it's more like a Rubik's cube, like a really complicated one. It's like, oh
I think
yeah,
you completely point I was making there.
I completely what?
Missed the point I was making there.
Yeah, I probably did. I sort of like get into my own head with some stuff. One of the most funniest arguments Dex and I had was in front of his year 4 teacher, where she like went to parent teacher interview and
Oh my god, this guy.
hey, what
This guy.
me?
Yeah, you.
What
Goes
about?
and starts an argument in front of my teacher.
No, I was
While
trying to
she-
agree with your teacher, and then you start arguing with me, and we start going at it like we're both in year 9.
What
Sorry, year
happened
4.
was-
And Lacey just looks at the teacher and goes, yeah, they do this all the time. Lacey's a year younger than Dex.
the whole point of you going to that conference, or whatever they want to call it, was because apparently I was an argumentative in class.
And we were both
Then
arguing.
you started an argument.
Oh, that was funny. No, that was the parent-teacher interview. And every time after that, whenever I want to go and talk to your teacher, she had a headache
Invited
for the
again.
next 3 years. Yeah, I never got invited back to the parent-teacher interview after that. And it's like, oh, well, I'll go and see, like, Lacey's doing well in class. Buggered if I know how Dex is doing. I have to go talk to the principal frequently. It's like, yeah, he takes after me, I guess. He's an argumentative little shit.
You know what they say, if you don't want to do a task twice, mess it up the first time.
Oh, you
Don't
just got to
want
make
to
sure
do
you
it
mess
again.
it up well enough the first time.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Bob from Becca said that one.
Gonna say that doesn't apply at my work.
Oh yeah, no, it's like over here it's like yeah, you get rewarded for doing a good job by getting someone else's job to do afterwards. At least that's what it was like. The last job. Friggin' nightmare of a place. It's like, let's see if we can kill you. And if you survive, then you can go and do everyone else's work because it means you know what you're doing. You got it sussed.
Alright guys, I'm
Is
going
it
to get
nice?
back to punching the keys here. I'll chat with you in the
No worries.
stream chat.
No worries. I'm going to try and keep an eye on it. Have a good one, eh?
Sounds good. See you later.
Oh yeah, the DLC hasn't installed yet, so
No.
I can't actually some shit.
Okay. Reboot.
I have to wait for it. No, it hasn't even finished downloading.
Oh, hasn't it? I wonder if
No.
I'll check mine as well. See what. Oh, I got to do accept gift. And now it's got to download.
Oh hell yeah!
Epic.
I'm gonna have so many Steam points now that I can go and spend on custom character shit. Hell yeah, that's just.
Oh, just go and pick up the like unknown signals and shit like that. You can go and get like different skins and shit. You can sell those.
Talking about the actual Steam stuff.
No, yeah, you can sell them in Steam. Like, I've got shitloads of items. Like, I could probably send you. Like, how many times I've collected the same things out of unknown signals in game. I don't think anybody would buy them because there's millions of them, but
Nah, you can just put them on the store and see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna restart the game, so I'll be back.
all right, no worries. Think I'm still waiting for mine. Oh, I think it's come through. Oh, it's done an Ivory update. It's most wanted. Okay, I'm gonna do a restart too. Exit to main. Yes. Exit. Hey, we can be like American Chopper, but we'll call it like Space Chopper. where you got the father and son and they argue and shit like Discovery Channel style decks.
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody loves to watch drama and shit like that, and we're good at arguing with each other.
No, you're good at being an idiot.
Look, you know, I try to
Fuck, how do
work...
you spell congratulations?
How do you spell what?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, I think.
It's alright. Trying to find up a good GIF. Because my friend finally completed his Pokédex.
Pokédex? Oh, what, like Pokemon trading card things?
No, the games.
Oh.
Oh, why would you do that, Space Engineers?
What did it do?
It decided to open the game on the other monitor.
Oh, he just ships it across.
Yeah, but like... Oh, there we go. Now it's on the other monitor. I don't know what it's trying to do now.
Yep. Warfare's installed. Continue game.
Using your old YouTube account?
I'm using the Space Tool one. Like, I changed the name to Space Tool. Like, for YouTube videos. Because I thought, yeah, I'm a bit of a tool. And, it's kind of fitting for Space Engineers streams, so...
Okay, I'm not actually following your old account.
No, the Mr. Shithead Punk one's the old one. Which, yeah... No, the new one. Like, I'll see if I can find you a link for it.
No, those are actual space tools. I don't care about those. They're like a way
where's
to
my YouTube page? Here we go. I'll send you the link in Steam. Copy.
Why is there so many channels called Space Tools?
Nah,
I think it got
Space
stitched up
Tool.
by the-
Tool. Nah, because like
Yeah,
when
there's like
yeah, I sent you the
every
link in
single
Steam.
combination of those two words and pluralize.
Oh, Space Tools Engineers. I guess that might work better for it. But yeah, I sent you a link in Steam to the page. And turn the live stream back on because I keep forgetting to turn the video on and off. And I've also accidentally jetpack fuel's running out. Splat. Mute me.
Yeah, mute your stream. I don't want to listen to that.
What do you mean mute my stream?
It's
Oh.
currently playing.
Oh, you mean you mute the YouTube video? Yeah. Like, I don't want to hear myself.
But yeah, God. You actually give me an aneurysm sometimes.
Hey, a friend of mine had an aneurysm.
Maybe I'd prefer an aneurysm.
Brain bleed. That's a good Nirvana song,
Plane
though.
go burr.
Brain go burn. Welcome back, Dexter66. Why didn't you go 666?
Because
Or was it
that's
already
a
taken?
gay number.
That's
Nah, 66 is
Mark
like
of
a
the
better
beast.
number. Yeah, but I don't care about none of that devil stuff. Also, I'll probably get banned again.
you got banned from Steam.
I didn't get banned from Steam, I got banned from Discord.
How did you get banned from Discord? What did you do?
Well, I had this really nice profile picture that involved every single insignia you could think of.
Oh,
one
okay.
image.
You decided to go and be super offensive. Like you angered the.
That's not what happened. Where it went wrong is that there was 2 Discord servers I was in. One was the Great USSR, and the other one was Nazi Germany.
Oh,
they were
okay.
having a war. They were having a war, and
You gotta stop
yeah.
trolling people like that. There's some buttons that you're just not allowed to push.
It was my school friends.
What, your school friends kicked you out?
No, what happened is my school friends had that, and they were doing like an online fucking war or some shit, like as a joke, some shits and giggles. And then yeah, apparently Discord didn't like that server, so that server got kicked. Me and my friends' accounts got deleted.
It's funny.
And because,
I remember when I got into a fight with Facebook. Like yeah, I said some things that probably shouldn't have been said ever, let alone on the internet. But at the same time, I put disclaimers up on that page that we were running at, so blast doors, that was the word I was looking for earlier on today.
And then because Discord's connected to the email, I couldn't just create a new account. I had to go and create or use a second email.
Oh well. I think I raised you well because the right people are offended for the right reasons. Like, I think I succeeded in raising you as far as that goes, because if like you got along with the Karens of the world, I think I would have failed as a parent.
I get along with everybody. I don't know what you're talking about, except for you.
I get along with you most of the time. It's just every now and then you crack the shits with me when you're a little tired.
Why do I have... I was so confused on why I had 96 Steam notifications. I thought you're like spamming GPS coordinates or some shit.
No.
I've just got new items because I got all those DLCs.
I'm not gonna go and spam your shit. Like, I ain't got the attention span for that.
That's why you have macros, Dad. Jeez. I got emotes! Fuck
oh, yeah. Like, you can dance and shit.
I'll show you my cool emotes. Oh, I've actually got cool, like, helmets and shit now, too.
Yeah, there's, like, a bunch of cool stuff with the DLC, so... Need metal grids.
Alright. Now let's hope that fucking Space Engineers doesn't die again.
Should be fine. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Oh, plan for the worst, sorry. Hope for the best.
Expect the unexpected.
Oh no, see, the unexpected is not necessarily bad, but it has its moments.
Nah, it always catches me off guard and I jump a little and think, oh no.
Oh, when I'm playing with spiders and shit, that makes me jump. It's like, I'm getting eaten. Or wolves. That was making me jump for a bit. But yeah, some of the mods are really cool, like the OpenAI mods and stuff like that, and the MES, modular encounter spawner mods. Bugger it. I keep getting jammed up with parts. And buggered if I know where that friggin' gyro was that I started welding up. It's probably somewhere deep in the ship.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was welding shit. I was like,
yeah, you want...
I finish, it's gonna like bury stuff that aren't built.
Yeah, I think...
And you're not gonna know until it's late.
I'm gonna turn the projector off for a bit, and we'll just weld up the parts that we can see.
There's a massive amount.
What, just disappear?
No, I was talking about, like, I was watching your stream and there's just a whole bunch of projected stuff on the inside there. You're looking in that gap.
I think we need metal grids and all sorts of bits. Gotta put them to production. Keep forgetting to. Whoop.
I don't care about this message
Yeet.
of the day.
Where's the message? Oh, is that in Discord?
Nah, yeah, Space Engineers.
Oh, are you still loading in?
I'm trying to load in. The game crashed.
Did it? That's terrible.
That's why, you know, I haven't flown into you again.
Interfering with father-son bonding stuff and trying to catch up and share a common interest, and the computer's just not playing ball with it. I think it's the computer's fault why we keep fighting with each other, Dex. I'm gonna blame that.
Fault.
Yeah, it's
Murder
what
a whole bunch of shit.
computer's fault. What?
The computer's fault pisses me off all the time. Actually, it's not solely the computer; it's the network. I hate the network.
Yeah, I miss being able to run the network properly. One day I will.
That's a fucking stick.
Your voice is glitching out a little bit. I think your microphone just keeps bugging out.
Nah, it's because I've just loaded in. Like, for example, Steam
yeah.
seems to think that I'm 60 FPS when I'm not.
You're running at 4, or maybe it's like
Yeah.
complete like comic book style, eh?
Oh, yeah. Comic book, that's clearly what it is.
I'm playing a manga.
What was your... Oh, yeah. That's where I heard that from.
What?
Manga porn.
Oh no, like
That was the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
manga porn. Isn't that just called hentai?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you that one fucking time.
Oh, tentacle porn though. Like I was being specific about the kind of hentai that I thought was like ridiculous. It's like, what the fuck is that even? I think Ray William Johnson was banging on about it a while ago. I think someone
with this stereotype song.
with
Yeah,
his
this song, the stereotype song, and it had Japanese girls love tentacle porn.
oh my
That
god,
was in the song.
God, he's
It
funny.
was hilarious. It was funny.
He still is to a degree, I reckon. Like I think some of his stuff was quite imaginative, but yeah, like I really think it sucked the way what happened with him with all that other shit. It kind of just kicked him in the guts as far as being able to produce like good videos and stuff. And also he went hard at it. Like he used to release videos twice a week and stuff, and then he also had to start paying royalties and all that shit for the videos that he was playing. It just turns into a management nightmare.
Just let me pick up the damn component. It's probably not in there.
What do you call it? Shift middle mouse button to put the components on build. Like oh, there's beds in this ship. Mad. This ship looks sick. Like this is one of Marty's
Why can I not
blueprints.
withdraw?
Are you full? You've got that.
I am now.
Oh yeah, sometimes you got to double click
told
it.
me-
There's a lot of bugs that like I've been running into. Like mainly like it seems like I'm fighting with the server periodically, or like the server's got a couple of bugs in it that aren't on the other AU server. At least that's the impression I get. I don't know whether or not it's true. I don't like to go and blame stuff that, like, you know, I can't say for certain, oh, I'm missing something in there. If you do end up creating, you can just grind stuff down if you end up welding up a hole, because, yeah, we can just go on the projector and chuck it back in. And it'll come back up on the projector when we turn it back on. So yeah, if you
I've just been going and trust at the moment.
yeah,
I haven't been doing any body stuff.
it seems to be a little bit of a struggle because like yeah, resource scarce slightly, but whoa. Also, like you might fall through the planet occasionally. That's another annoying bug. Like server glitch.
Nah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's really not though.
You're just not doing it right.
Oh no, it's frustrating. Because it's like, oh, there goes all my good tools. Like I lost a bunch of, well, actually no, I lost a bunch of good tools because it's like you said, hey Dad, I want to go driving, and I was like, yeah, all right, no worries, we'll go get petrol and stuff like that. And I dropped everything. I should have chucked myself in a cryopod. And yeah, it lost me elite tools. If you want better tools.
Oh well, you're done shit.
Hey, I'm not complaining, like, or ragging you or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I drop everything for you. So, do you want better tools, like faster tools? The answer should always be. The answer should always be yes. Like, world's heaps faster.
Yeah, alright then.
I'll grab a set out of the cargo container for you. You have to equip them in the G menu. But yeah, you gotta...
Yeah, I know how it works.
Oh, okay, so you know how to get them out as well?
No, I don't know. I know how to put them in my inventory and all that.
Alright, I'll just grab them out for you. So that way, like, cause, yeah, I just made some up and I've just found them, so... Oh, there you are. I'll drop them on the ground, pick them up, chuck out the shitty basic spawn tools. Those ones are going to be heaps better. They're not top tier tools because we ran out of platinum because of the incident. But yeah, you'll have a much better time welding with those. And grinding. And pretty much, like, yeah, life just gets better with better tools. What am I trying to do? Are you streaming your Discord? Because
What do you mean, streaming my Discord?
Because yeah, you can actually look at my camera view as well. I'm streaming it to Discord as well, so you can check it if you want to, or see.
I was doing the YouTube. You got some more views.
No, I mean like in Discord, like my stream's running. If you put your stream up, I can actually check your screen. So that way, if you do have a problem, well, you don't have to do it now, but if you do have a problem, just turn your stream your game through Discord, and I can check your stream and talk you through it.
I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, B-Dub showed me how to do all that stuff. Like, he gave me a much better tutorial of how to run Discord than what you did. Like, you were like, oh, jeez, Dad.
You weren't interested.
Come on, Boomer.
You
No.
weren't interested.
I tried it, and it drove me round the bend. It's like, why the hell is this causing me freaking shit to crash and all this other crap? Drove me nuts. It's just like having a captain's wheel down me pants. It was driving me nuts.
No. You're just already nuts, you know?
Well, you know, I'm not crazy. I got tested. I've got several doctors.
Yeah, but how recent was that test?
It was the last crazy test was probably about 3 or 4 months ago. So I'm not insane.
Had plenty of time to degrade.
Oh, look, if I was going to go crazy, I would have gone crazy when we were dealing with the police and all that shit, Dex. Like, I would have gone crazy long time ago.
Nah, I think I'm going to stick with the gold helmet.
The gold helmet? Oh, are you going back to customizing shit?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I could be a chef. I could be a chef.
Oh, you got the chef outfit.
All of the outfits. I got all.
So you're going to be the ship's cook, are you?
Yeah, but, you know, I'm not cooking food. I'm cooking meth.
Hey. You can't go saying that shit on YouTube. Like, you'll end up with the police kicking the door in, we'll get swatted. Or
Right,
TRG
all
in Australia. We don't have SWAT in Australia. B-Dub, we got TRG, which is the Tactical Response Group. Which is basically a bunch of guys that get bored and they'll go out and blow up a mailbox if they suspect that someone sent a mail bomb out. That was funny that day. Put photos up on Faceballs about that.
Oh, dude, I could have TM as well.
Are you just digging all the DLC stuff?
Nah, I'm trying to make my character look as stupid as possible.
Yeah, this isn't Rust. Like, you can't run around in your jocks, so...
Nah, Rust was boring. Ark Survival.
Yeah, I've seen you been playing that quite a bit on Steam. What's that game like?
Oh, it's absolute garbage.
Like, you sit there and like, play this game. I've been playing that game, something wicked. And it's like, oh yeah, what's it like? Oh, it's absolutely garbage. You make me laugh.
So... I played it like 3 times, okay? Well, so...
Matt's been playing it as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's because it's free for like... I think it might be over, but it was free for like a week.
Oh, what? You have to pay for it after the week, or...?
No. It was just... It was for that duration, and it goes back to the normal price afterwards.
Oh, you should have said something, because, like, I'm all up for having a go at a crappy free game.
And so what happened is that I turned all the settings down because I thought, oh yeah, my computer's running like dog shit. Turned it all down and it ran like dog shit. I was doing 2 FPS, trying to fight dinosaurs with a spear.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up stepping up to like something nice, like not max, but just off of it, and then it ran perfectly. Don't understand why, but it happened.
Maybe it just started making the video card work, which the video card's not too bad. It's like, no, we're just going to get the processor to do everything, and it starts having a shit fit.
No, me and my friend spent the entire time trying to find each other, right?
It sounds like Rust.
And then like I was actually like setting it up, making things, and he just wanted a pet the entire time, and like it's like, I'll get you a pet. Give me a
pet. Okay, like a pet dinosaur or some shit.
Yeah. And then like the last time we played, we actually spawned right next to each other. He proceeded to knock me out in a PvE server, which you shouldn't be able to do, but he managed to. Then he drowned me, and then left me with enough HP. He left me with enough HP to be alive. But the thing is, I had to go and mine a tree, which requires health. And
see, it sounds like you got champion friends to go play games with, Dex. It's like, yeah, let's go play cooperative, and he ends up being more of a hindrance.
Yeah. He plays Dota, so, like, you don't expect much from him.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Dota.
Me neither.
Like, I downloaded it, had a game, go at it, and I thought, yeah, nah, this is, just not for me. And Space Engineers is complicated as all hell, and yet, like, I'm quite happy to really get right into this game, so maybe Dota is really just either not the game genre for me, or it is, not a good game. But that being said, there's a lot of people that do like Dota, so... to each their own, I say.
I did alright. I found a character I was alright at.
Oh, what's that in Dota?
Yeah. The character I played basically deals most of its damage with them hitting you.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that, yeah.
Yeah, so basically they hit me, they deal damage to themselves, I'm just hitting them, and then they get to a certain like HP, and then I just go and insta-kill them because I have that ability.
Ah, so you're kind of a prick of a competitor there. Oh, I fucking added it to the build planner, what the
I am a crucial part of the team. I initiate fight, and I
You're the tank.
kill the people. Yeah, pretty much, exactly.
I actually had this conversation with somebody, I can't remember when, I think it might have been yesterday, talking about like tanks and where the term tanking came from in video games. It actually came from the World War II tank thing. But I'm pretty sure you probably already know because I probably talked to you about it once or twice before. Or probably 10 times because you got the same retarded memory I do.
It's only retarded because it collects useless information.
I know. But, you know, I got to pass something on to you.
You gave me all the shit, Jeans.
Hey, look, you know, at least you're not getting kidney stones like your mum had. And also, you've got the outgoing personality that everybody seems to love. So you got that going for you as well. Your mum was very introverted.
Oh, so annoying.
What do you mean it's so annoying? What, me or you?
Oh, me. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't realize I was that crucial. Like, one time, right? All my friends, they smoke weed. They do all that shit. Me, I don't. But I am the bad influence in the friend group, according to my friend's mom.
Really?
Because I was the most... Yeah, 'cause
Like,
I was
you
the
didn't
most
really
interested-
start drinking until you were 18. Like, I was impressed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, how much of a
No,
good
I was-
example did I set for you as to why you don't want to go and drink alcohol? It's like, yeah, Dad's gone full retard again.
Anyway, so I was considered the bad influence because I was the most entertaining, and he'd literally recite stories about me to his mum. Because they were actually the most flattering stories.
Yeah, that probably, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I go through the same shit. It's like, did you really do that? It's like, oh, hell yeah. I got like a fully highly religious boss of mine to say cunt. And I saw that as being a win. Just purely because he was giving me the shits pretty wickedly. And also, I thought that that was racist, me not being allowed to say that to someone who that's part of his native language. Because you're not allowed to discriminate against someone's use of language when it is their native tongue. I'm not allowed to go and tell the Chinese blokes working out on the dock that they weren't allowed to speak Chinese. That would be racist. So how come it doesn't fly both ways?
Because you're a white male, Dad. I'm sorry to tell you.
No. See,
know-
we are not entirely white. We're Scottish Aboriginal Vikings.
Yeah, but
Dex.
the thing is... Yeah, but the thing is, right, the thing that you're forgetting is that it doesn't matter what heritage you have. It matters of the skin color you have.
Yeah, well, see, just because I don't go outside anymore and I don't get tanned anymore and I don't look like me cousins anymore.
It means, Dad, because you don't go outside anymore, it means you have no rights.
Yeah, but see, everybody wasn't allowed to go. How many albino Aboriginals do you reckon there were now because of COVID? Because we were all told we weren't allowed to go outside.
Honestly, that's funny to think about, but...
It's also tragic because it's like, yeah, you can't play your race card no more, bloke. It's like, oh, but like, but I'm Aboriginal. And it's like, that doesn't matter, you're too white. Too white, whitey.
You can still claim government benefits. It's all good.
Oh yeah, I've never been able to claim the government benefits. I've never tried.
I can't even...
When I do try, they go, yeah, nah, you're not black enough. It's like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. I spent...
one time they told me I was too... One time they told me I was too poor to get money from the government.
Fuck me.
Like, oh, yeah,
After
come
all
back
the
with
shit we've been through. Okay, you know what you need to do? You need to tell them the story about all the shit you've been through and all the abuse that the evil one, the idiot, and the psycho did to all three of us. Hey?
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking bullshit. And the thing is, they think we're making that shit up because it sounds absurd. And it's like, no, it was just fucking crazy running out of jetpack fuel. It's like, no, I talk it down if anything. It's like, oh my god, even trying to get the cops to take a fucking statement was a nightmare. And everybody bangs on, oh, you know, the police, certain lives matter, and it's like all lives should bloody matter. I don't care who you are, where you.
Matter.
That's right. That's what it should be. See, the fact that you even know that means I've raised you right.
Everybody's equally worthless, you know.
That's in the eyes of the overlords that rule us. I think we're out of ice wickedly again. I have to go and take the ship out. That's alright. I'll sort it if I can. Or I'll die trying, which is also equally as likely. Yeah, the ship ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna have to hand mine the ice. That's alright. We were gonna try and keep the lake all looking pretty and shit like that. Because, yeah, Marty was saying, you know, it's nice fish in there in the summertime. But, no. When it thaws out. Oh, that's something that's pretty cool. Is playing on servers with the water mod. Where they got liquid water and you can build submarines and shit. Can be a little bit glitchy though, depending on which version you get. Hang on, I'm just going to dump it in there. Aww. Digging holes. So you're struggling with it, Dex, or are you getting by all right? Because I know how much you hate to have a struggle session.
This is the equivalent to mining. No, it's not even. Yeah, it's like mining in Minecraft. It's just tedious stuff that don't really matter too much.
Ah, okay. So yeah, it's good zone out material, eh? Like building off of blueprints. I don't have to think about it. Dude, you don't even gotta think about it, man. Oh man, H3, like ripping into Steven Crowder and stuff. Oh man, that was funny. Did you see that video?
Nah, I barely watched Steven Crowder.
Oh, like H3 tried to set him up to get some like dork that nobody really likes who pretends to be a journalist or some shit like that. And yeah, H3 because was gonna have a conversation with him, and then it was like, yeah, nah, this sucks ass. Because Steven Crowder doesn't take shit. Nor should he. Like, you know, he's very honest about his point of view and perspective. Not all of which I agree with necessarily, but that being said, he proves me right or wrong. Like, I'm not going to dispute it if he's got facts and evidence to support his side of the story. That'd just be silly. It's like, no, I'm going to stick to these stupid beliefs. Like, not every...
For a second, I was listening to 2 songs at the same time, but it's all good.
It's like that movie Twins, where he's trying to take in as much stuff as he can, or The Lawnmower Man. The guy did that in that as well. Like, old movie from the 90s. Where he goes and sucks people into the virtual reality set. That was funny as hell. It's like, that doesn't really happen. And Nana gets all stressed out thinking the virtual reality is going to kill me just like Dungeons and Dragons. And that's why I wasn't allowed to play that when I was a kid neither. Because people lose their minds. They go into psychotic breaks playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, really? Sounds like fun to me. An escape from reality would be good.
Nah. You're not allowed to.
I said it would be good. I didn't say I'm going to. Like, I don't want the thought police to come over and kick my ass. You know me. I try to avoid confrontation these days with, like, law enforcement officers and thought police and whatnot. Because 1984 is real, man. I haven't read Fahrenheit, was it Fahrenheit 9/11 or whatever the hell that other book is that Orwell wrote? Or was it Orwell? 451, yeah.
Orwell.
No, but it was the same sort of vein. Burnham Books thing. I haven't read it because it's like, yeah, like, I hadn't read 1984, and then I was banging on about all this stuff about how the internet was going crazy. This was several years ago. My psych says, it sounds like 1984, and I was like, oh, I've heard about that book. is that any good? And he goes, you haven't read it? I thought you were quoting it. And I was like, no. I went and read the book and was like, holy shit, it sounds like everything I've been saying verbatim. Everybody thinks I've been plagiarizing Orwell. It's like, nah, I came up with that shit on my own just looking around at the world. Then I read the book and thought, we saw this coming. Digging holes in the ice lake. We got to get you proficient at the game so we can go on, like, yeah, have some wars and stuff like that with some other people and, like, on some of the other bigger servers. Like, some of the big PvP stuff. Like, that looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
To use my ability to click heads.
Run grinders. Like, fly over to other ships and, board them and grind the crap out of them and mine them, or sap them from the inside. You can be my sapper buddy. Or, you can run the, like, a gun turret or something like that. I just think it'd be fun. It'd be an adventure. It's a lot cheaper than some of the old adventures that we used to go through. Like trying to drive from Lancelin to Zappantes and end up sailing in a 4-wheel drive. Watching Top Gear the whole way. So we're on a driving adventure, watching a driving adventure.
You only really remember forward driving while watching Mr. Bean.
Hey, look, Mr. Bean, he was a great show to watch if you really wanted to learn body language because he overexpressed it. You could tell what he was thinking without him saying a word. Rowan Atkinson's brilliant.
That's why I hated the cartoon.
Yeah, because like, it just doesn't do the same thing. I don't even know if Rowan Atkinson had anything to do with the cartoon because they just have someone going, oh, Teddy.
So, no, it was voice acted.
Oh, and so he actually voice acted it. Because the whole show was...
Expression. Yeah, that's what I had a problem with. Was that, like, he was talking the entire show in the cartoon because they couldn't do the, like, expression.
Yeah, see, like, the whole Mr. Bean show, the thing that made it work so well was the faces Rowan Atkinson pulled and shit. He could say 1,000 words with a glance and shit. It's like, oh. Like, it was such a visual show, and there was very little dialogue in it. It was almost like it was a mime with, like, and one of the funniest ones was when he was trying to get changed at the beach in front of the blind guy, which he didn't realize at the end. How good was that?
That was a good one.
Or when he's in the church and he's trying to be quiet and he tries to get the sweet out and sneezes in his pocket and drops the sweet when it's time for the communion wafer or some shit. And he's got like snot in there because he couldn't find a handkerchief to sneeze into.
I was watching like deleted scenes, and there was this one where he goes and tries to buy this chair sale. Like, I think it's the one where he drives the chair, like that episode, but it was a scene that was deleted.
Oh, was it like an old fart card or something?
No. It was do you remember that scene where he puts the chair on top of his
car?
car?
On top of his car, and that was out of the movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got the rope on the steering wheel.
Was in the show.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a scene before that where he actually buys a chair that got deleted, and basically he goes and tries to sit in the seat, and like, because he wants to test it out, and some lady goes and sits in there just as he's about to, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'll buy this," and it's like a reclining seat, and it's got like all these electric functions.
Oh, like vibrate and massage and all this other crap. Yeah.
It was just like lean back and lean forwards, and
yep. Oh, okay.
yeah, he goes to try and make her think, oh yeah, the seat's shit, get out of it. Anyway, it doesn't work out. He ends up like tampering with the seat, and she goes and tries to put it into like unrecline mode. And
he ejects her.
And
Squishes her.
Yeah, he like pushes her, and he's just watching it, like, yes. And then as she
says
starts to call her
right.
husband, as she tries to call her husband because it's going wrong, he just starts turning up the music while giving the funniest look ever. So,
Yeah, British comedy like Mr. Bean as well, and Rick Mile. He was a champion. Like I was talking about young ones earlier on. It's like well, actually yesterday,
yeah.
love the young ones, and Rick Mile with Drop Dead Fred as well as Richie, Adrian Edmondson. But the Monty Python guys, they were brilliant as well. John Cleese has been trying to get himself cancelled recently. Like, he's actually been trying to piss the cancel culture off with all of this shit. Like, by, saying things that are facts and stuff like that in John Cleese's very dry British humour, which I thoroughly enjoy still. I don't think that any of the old guys with what they were saying should ever be cancelled because they weren't racist, they were ironic. Like, because everybody knew that they were taking the piss out of the people that thought that that shit was obscene or whatever. I mean, all the cross-dressing stuff they used to do, like in The Life of Brian, is like, for every man and man that wants to be a woman, what do you want to be a woman for? Oh, just because I want to feel pretty. It's just absurd. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Or the drill sergeant bit. Oh yes, Mr. Brigadier. Oh, don't give us that Brigadier bit with us, dear. And how it goes, I can't even remember all the words for it, but man, that shit was hilarious. Ah, I miss the good old days of being able to actually laugh at things that were funny. Thoroughly appreciate Dave Chappelle. He's a legend. They call him the GOAT. The greatest of all time. I'm going to tell you that this is how good I am. I'll tell you the punchline at the start of the joke. And I bet you still all laugh. I kicked her in the pussy. Yeah, righto. Let's see what he makes of this. And then goes and tells a story about when he was 10. And what is it? Something to do with stuffing of some kind or something like that. And he... Oh, man, it was the funniest story. Dave Chappelle. Legend. Okay, we are producing hydrogen again. I just went and did a mad ice run. Well, just went and kept digging a hole. So how's the ship looking? Can we turn the blueprints back on yet?
Pretty much.
Yeah, there was a gyro that I was like halfway through building that I still can't find the damn thing. I keep getting lost. The ship's too big. Ah, there it is. Okay, I'm going to try and finish this thing off before I end up blocking it off from access. Ah, yeah. Missed the good old days of TV when it was entertaining. You nearly annihilated me again, Dex.
That was all you.
It was not all me. That was thoroughly a team effort there by the look of things. Getting a little bit too close and personal. Flying jetpack at 100 meters a second.
Dude, I don't go faster than 30. Because
it seemed like you were zipping past quite quickly. I keep going forward until I want to slow down. Oh,
yeah, well,
I'm just getting lagged all over
game
this
just like, yeah, sometimes I'll just lag into the side of a mountain at 100 meters a second. And I think I don't really want to.
Yeah, I call it the lag yeet. Like, I lost the ship to that. Lag yeet. It's happened a few times. I spent a lot of time and effort trying to get that thing to work, and then all of a sudden, yeet!
Like, I'm just taking all this glass.
can't find the... Oh, there it is. Can't find a hole. I'll put some air around it. Metal grids. This thing's a freaking maze and it's tiny and I'm still getting lost. All components successfully withdrawn this time. Just had to spam click the middle mouse button. Where I want to go. I want to go over here and then up here and around the bend and take a left and then take a left at Albuquerque.
Why would you do that? There's a hole right
Bugs
here.
Bunny. Yeah, I know. That's exactly where I went, but I just couldn't find it. I kept getting lost. Anyway, is everything so far welded up? Can we start chucking in some other components?
Yeah, I think I did weld everything. I can't find anything.
There's probably gyros on this side that need... I'm going to bump out this, I'm going to grind this out and have a look in here and make sure that everything on this side... Oh, that engine decided to fall down and nearly squash me. Because, yeah, you can grind them out and just add them back in later, just to make sure we got no holes inside. Yeah, no, that one's fine. That could have been left. Trying to find the same spot as the other side where,
No, I've already looked at that gyro. I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Alright, I'm going to take your word for it. Don't lead me astray, kid. Trust in you. All right, I'll turn the blueprint back on. I'm sure we'll find out when this is in Spanish. Esquina de mesa, incomplete. I don't know what that is. Hang on. I'm an Australian. We're not cultured with language like that. I know a little bit.
That's your fault. Culturally insensitive.
Hey.
What's the word that you're trying to?
Esquina de mesa. Mesa, I think, has got something to do with a flat surface or something like that. But I'm probably wrong. I'm probably thinking of Latin. I don't know.
How do you spell it?
ESQUINA space DE space MESA. M for Mike, E for extra.
I got it.
Yep, okay. You Google translating it for me.
Sort of. I put into the search bar and came up with a lot of Spanish stuff and realized that that's not what I want.
You just Google translate it.
Yeah, well, I'm not in Google, so I actually have to search up Google Translate.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't use Google either, but you just go into DuckDuckGo and type translate this, and you'll get something to...
Table corner.
Hey?
Table corner. I recognized one of those.
It says table corner.
Yeah.
Which word did you recognize?
Mesa.
Oh, table. Yeah, that's the mesa table. Like the mesa stone is the tabletop stone. So I knew it from somewhere. It's also a Latin derivative.
Well, yeah,
because it's the same in Italian.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I know you'll piss off like Spanish-speaking people by saying it's similar to Italian, and Italians you'll piss off because you'll say it's similar to Spanish. And French are like, oh, we don't care. You do not speak French, and we do not want to know you. Oui. And you say that in Australia, you think you need to go to the bathroom. I'm surprised how many people are entertained by the Australian accent, because, I don't know, probably because I hear it every day and it's like, hey, go on, mate. And it's like, that doesn't sound like anything out of the ordinary to me. Oh, there's another thing. That probably means light. Illumica. It basically looks like interior light. There's another one, Luz de Esquina. That's probably got something to do with corner light, maybe.
Hang on, what was that first word that wasn't Esquina?
Luz, L-U-Z. And there's Moto de Salto. Salto. De Salto. There's some sort of motor that's incomplete. They're probably referring to an engine that's not finished. Placa Magnetica. Oh, that's the magnetic plates. Placa Magnetica, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This one here, Propulsor de Hydrogen. I can't do the rolling R's things. It's basically industrial hydrogen engine, I think. I'm just looking at the things that haven't been done yet. Warfare Hangar Door 211 is incomplete. But that's okay. So yeah, I'll turn it back on now. So what do we want? Projector.
I feel like it would have been much more efficient if I had tried to read it.
Possibly, because you don't understand most of what I say anyway. So
I was more referring to me not being able to speak English.
Oh, you not being able to speak English. You can speak.
It makes me really good.
At what? Trying to recognize foreign languages.
Yeah, I'm really good at pronouncing foreign languages.
I can understand. I can understand languages when they're spoken to me because I know all the swear words because I'm usually being called everything in every language.
I only know like the cool swear words, and a lot of different ways to say vagina in French.
What is it? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say the ones that I may or may not know because I don't want to offend people in other countries. Like, I mean, that was a joke I made years ago. It's like I went and learned Portuguese one afternoon and then forgot it the next afternoon because I was bored one day and I read a Portuguese dictionary. And it's like, now I can offend people in Portugal. It's like basically the only reason for learning a foreign language is to like annoy people from other countries. And the internet makes that a damn sight easier. Bringing the world closer together through the general hatred of Postal. Or Dex's dad. Yeah, it's really funny when you go, okay, boomer, and it's like, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. Boomer's my dad. No, Boomer's my dad. He literally is a baby boomer. I'm Gen X. I'm what made the world cool for you. I gave you skateboards and shit. And, demonstrated how not to break bones and gave you a good sense of why not to drink too much alcohol as well.
Nah, see, I completely ignored that last night.
Oh, as you go out and get hammered.
Yeah.
Well, I did try my best.
I was really tired too, and then at one point I just decided,
that's not a good combination.
I decided, I just want to go to bed, so I made myself puke and then went to bed.
Hey, I've done that a few times as well. It's like, I just want the pain to stop. There's like, you get to the point of the night where you've drank too much, and your stomach keeps threatening to puke. Like, oh, what's his name? The goat guy from Saturday Night Live. Your stomach is the bouncer. That guy.
Yeah, and now I've got the nickname of Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. So you gave it the full Ralph. Like,
nah, basically.
Oh, you stuck your fingers down your throat.
Yeah, I did that.
Ah, so it was fully intentional. See, I've never done that. I'm like, I was driving the porcelain bus home one night when your mum's sitting there going, I told you not to drink that much. When we staggered home from the pub. Or not the pub. That was that time I got my drink spiked at the bar 120.
I knew that if I didn't puke, I'm not going to be able to sleep. So I forced myself to puke, had a shower, went to bed.
Yeah, the world it's like you turn the light off and the room starts spinning twice as fast. It's like, oh no! You start hanging onto the bed for dear life.
I've not had that problem.
Oh, I've had it. Where you know how your inner ear starts doing flips and shit like that, even though you're sitting still. That's actually a real thing, believe it or not. Like, it's because the alcohol travels across the membrane in the ear, and yeah, it creates swirls in your inner ear and makes you dizzy. That's why you get dizzy when you're drunk. It fully screws up your equilibrium in your ear on account of that. The alcohol passing from one side of the membrane to the other. Knowing this does not make it any easier to deal with this. It's like, I know what's going on, and that makes it worse. Why won't it stop? Because you drank too much, you idiot. Oh well. The thing is, like, the worst thing about, like, drinking till you puke is, well, for a start, wasting all the money on the alcohol that you can't keep inside you. You're going to go to that much effort and spend that much money to put something inside, you may as well keep it there. That sounds kind of gay, but anyway.
I didn't pay for any of it.
Island. It's like you turn up, provide the entertainment, and get everyone else to drink you. Get you drunk. That's why I miss the band.
I didn't get paid way late.
That's one of the big things I miss about the band was the drinks riders we used to get. Like, they say, what do you guys want to drink? It's like, what do you got? Whatever you want. We know about you guys. Nice. I love it. We ended up filling up one of Justin's drum bags one time. We just kept filling the drum bag up. Like, we were drinking a lot that night. I think we had gone through about half the... Like, the guy brought out a carton of Carlton Colds. We smashed them back. We also had, like, a carton of Red Bulls thrown in there. He said that he wanted to keep the spirits behind the bar, so we couldn't get the bottle of Jägermeister. Or the Jack's cans and stuff like that, because they were pretty popular at the time. But yeah, like, we were going up to the bar, we were, like, doing Jaeger bombs. That was the first time I did Jaeger bombs, like the Jaeger and Red Bull. Although, when we were in Geraldton that time... Yeah, Jaeger bomb is like a shot of Jägermeister in half a glass of Red Bull, or half a can of Red Bull. And like
Oh, it's accidentally that.
Yeah, you just got to be careful that you don't end up giving yourself a heart attack. Like, there's been times where I was in hospital trying to get myself sewn back together, and like there'd be like vodka and Red Bull. Like, there's like a young underage teenage girl in there saying, "Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack," and it's like, I'm bleeding. And they're like, "Oh, we're going to see to her first because she was complaining about something." And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. They always look after pretty young girls before they look after the person that's bleeding to death. So yeah, if you ever go to the hospital and you want to get seen to quicker and it's like, "Oh, I think my heart stopped." And you immediately get seen. And then you immediately get told off.
That's why you always say that on the pain scale, you put it really high.
Yeah, well,
the only way to ensure...
When you're in constant pain, the pain scale kind of gets thrown out. It's like, how much pain are you in? What, normally or currently? What do you mean normally? Well, normally I'm averaging around a 5. But right now, in me finger, oh, like that time, like, on Australia Day, when, like, I accidentally smashed that pint glass when I was trying to rinse it out in the sink. Cut me finger open, try to go to the hospital, but the evil one said, "No, I'm not taking you to the fucking hospital, you're an idiot." Like, I wasn't even drunk. Like, only had, like, a pint of Kilkenny. And then she starts mouthing off me and is like, "I don't feel like drinking anymore. You're miserable," so on and so forth. I think you guys managed to go with Auntie Deb and Auntie Steph to the fireworks and shit because like everybody was trying to get you out of the house away from the evil one. But yeah, I ended up in the hospital trying to get my finger sewn back together. Because like, yeah, cut the inside of I think it was my right hand. Yeah, it must have been. And I was just a bit worried as to whether or not I had glass in there. And I get down there, and I end up with a doctor who, like, I swear to Christ, she had Parkinson's, or it's the first time trying to put like a giant, like, she pulls out a needle that's about, I don't know, 2 inches long from end to end, like pointy bit to plastic bit. Then she goes and puts that down, like shows me it, and then pulls out one that's twice as long as that, puts that down next to it after sticking it in my face. Now, I'm not that afraid of needles, but when she pulled out the horse needle that was nearly a foot long, it's like, yeah, righto. Then she goes and starts putting the Novocaine in it and sucking the Novocaine out, and she's shaking and shit. And then she goes, okay, we're going to give you a ring block. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with my ass. And she goes, no, that's not what we're talking about. They call it a ring block because they put a needle up either side of your finger with Novocaine in it. And it's like, there's no way she's going anywhere near my body with that long-ass needle. And they thought I was being a racist because I didn't even realize like she was like a young Indian woman. And it's like, no, it's because her hands are shaking that bad. There's no way she's going anywhere near me with something sharp. No fucking way. And so anyway, like they go on, the cranky South African doctor, like she goes and gives me the needle instead. And she'd lost all patience with me by this stage because it's like, oh, it's Australia Day, you must have been drinking. It was like, I had one beer 6 hours ago. I've been waiting in the waiting room for 4 hours because little miss, I've had too many vodka Red Bulls, goes and has a sad about it. So anyway, I get in there and she goes and jams the needle in and she goes off, waits half an hour. Oh, the other thing is I get a pretty wicked hangover from Novocaine. That's the other reason why I hate the dentist. I feel sick for days after that shit. Like, I probably could never do cocaine on account of the same problem because I think they're derivative drugs. Anyway, so yeah, they give me the ring block. And I'm having a bit of a, like, waiting, starting to get edgy and shit like that because now I'm sober, my hands hurt, and I'm trying not to bleed everywhere and shit like this. And then she comes back and she looks at it, and I said, is there any glass in? Oh, she gave it a good old bend first because I said, don't worry about the drugs, just sticky tape it back together, super glue it, whatever. And she goes, oh no, we're going to have to stitch it. And it's like, fuck, you're going to stitch it? Because I don't want to have to come back and deal with you guys again. Just leave it. She'll be right. And she goes, but what if, like, we haven't damaged any nerves? And she's, like, opening it up and having a good look and all that other shit and poking around. Oh, jeez. It's like, nah, steri strips. Just put the steri strips on there, lots of sticky tape. She'll be right. I'll super glue it if it opens up. Because I've gotten to the bugger it stage with hospitals. I learnt super gluing. Severe cuts after that. I kind of botched the last one that you had, though. Sorry about that, Dex. He just kept bleeding.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
Well, yeah, normally the super glue works a lot better than that. But yeah, you took a nasty slice off that time. Like, I've got no scars from super glue. And they super glued your head back together pretty good when it got jammed in the door when you were running out, when your mum was slamming the door after chucking a hissy fit at me. Like, I think you've only got a tiny scar from that.
I don't know. Eyebrows in the way.
Yeah, scars like that, they make you look cool. Gives you extra cred with the ladies, apparently, according to Justin. Because Justin had a scar on his eyebrow similar to that as well. He was like, yeah, probably did something stupid when he was a kid. I keep forgetting to put shit on the build planner. I've been going backwards and forwards, getting distracted, telling stupid stories. No, it's just not letting me put it on the build planner. I did. Build planner.
That probably.
They're done. That's
stupid.
probably why. Ah.
I think that you're doing.
I'm just going full Gumby right now, I think.
Yeah, I know. Painful to listen to.
Oh. Will you tell a story?
I don't have any stories.
You got plenty of stories.
Ah, well, you know, when you fucking tell me to tell a story, I don't fucking know. But
You gotta learn to tell stories. Yeah, I thought I gave you the gift of the gab.
just let me in the fucking hole.
A what?
Oh, this stupid part that I'm currently building. It's
Oh.
so painful.
I thought you said I slapped you in the hole. It's like I didn't do anything to you.
Nah, this part's honestly painful.
Yes, there's frustrations in the game from time to time, no doubt. But once it's done, it'll be worth it. be able to go around and fly through space and do cool stuff. On probably... Oh, there's a couple other people on the server at the moment. But yeah, I haven't wound up anybody on this server yet. Like on AU1, spoke to lots of people and tried to be social and all that sort of stuff. And we had a ball. Started up the IPC faction. That was great fun. It's a conveyor sorter. I've got to get used to all the new warfare blocks. I mean, Marty was placing them down before and I didn't even recognize them. I was like, what the fuck is that? He goes, that's a battery. I was like, oh, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be jiggered. Whoa. There's a hydrogen thruster down there. Sorry, what?
Just let me scan the damn thing.
Oh, come on. What have I got?
That's the wrong one.
It's not letting me build stuff, man. Like, this ship does look a lot cooler than, like, if I was to try and build one myself. But, like, I do find it a little bit easier to just, like, design it from scratch sometimes. Like, rather than build from a blueprint. But, at the same time, you know, this does look cool. And, like, kind of gone for cool factor. Like, there's some really mental shit done with this, like, that I wouldn't have thought of. Because I'm really not that good at the game. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff up here that needs to be done. Ah, get in there. Okay.
Oh, just fucking build. Fuck me.
Geez, settle down, champ.
Jeez.
Don't start raging out.
It just won't fucking do shit.
Well, like, we fixed one potential problem, which is, like, you got all the DLC that you may need. Okay, everything in there is done, so... I missed me welding ship. Damn it. Do that first, then do that one. I need motors.
I've got the parts, just let me fucking weld it. You come and do this.
If you're struggling, what makes you think I'm not gonna... Or you just want to laugh at me when I'm botching it up. I don't even know where you are. Dex, hello. Where are you?
Right here, behind you. No, behind you.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Alright. What do you want
On
done?
right. Thing yellow one in the middle. I can't do it.
Oh, it's because there's an interior plate there. You got to pick up that interior plate. My jetpack fuel's just about run out. Yeah, if they're like that's been ground down, and the interior plate dropped, you need to pick that up first. I gotta go and get more hydrogen. Cause yeah, you can't place a block when there's other shit obstructing it.
I've lost my damn pattern. A build thing, whatever.
Oh, the build planner.
Yeah.
Tragedy. No, that's the oxygen tanks. Okay, the O2H2 gens seem to be empty again. Where's the hydrogen tank? Oh, the hydrogen tank's empty. You suck ass. Or is it? Nope. Oh, Punch Drill. That's the name of B-Dub's ship. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go and dig more. Oh, do I have to turn off? I have to turn that bloody engine off. Damn it. forgot to do that. That's going to be sucking power. Hydrogen engine off. Alright, I'm going back to digging holes for a little bit because I'm out of jetpack fuel. And I hope I don't have to run around like a spanner. Holes. Please be a full one. No, that's oxygen. That's not going to make me fly. There we go. Alright. Get rid of all the stuff in my inventory. Clear the build planner now, because... did that fix your problem? Doing that interior plate thing, Dex?
Dude.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes they can be hard to see as well. That's also why, like, periodically I'll turn off the projector. Digging more ice by hand like a noob. Eek. Getting yeeted. Buttons are meant to be pushed. Laugh my ass off. What the hell else are you meant to do with them? That was like B-Dub's last thing from an hour ago. I've been trying to look at the chat, but I can't tell because you said so much stuff. There is no way I could send Dex off just mining ice because he would get like bored and go, fuck this, I didn't just sit here come and dig holes in the game. If I wanted to dig holes, I'd get Nana, I'd go and help Nana with the garden.
I literally play Minecraft.
Oh, and you just enjoy digging holes.
Yeah, I literally like took out an entire chunk in Minecraft one time.
Hey,
that's like...
I wanted to try and dig to the center of a planet one day. If you're up for it.
What are you telling me about?
Yeah, I still haven't worked out exactly how I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it with a machine and just get it to automate itself all the way down to the center of the planet or even all the way through and actually see what the gravity does at the center of the planet. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. Like just from a games physics point of view.
Idea, right?
Hey,
just have like a device with like drills underneath it, and it's like
have it sync like that movie, The Core.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'll go and like get fucking ice or something.
Oh, I'm doing that right now. Or you can do something else if you want to change. I've just been digging a hole there.
Is it right click or left click?
Left click to collect the ice chunks, and just to blow holes in stuff is right click. You don't really want to right click if you we want to try and collect the ice. Kind of need it.
Yeah, I know. So I was asking.
Yeah, no, left click.
Which one?
Double click left, and then hold F when you're mining stuff out, and it'll pick it up and keep your drill on as well. And then click it again to turn it off.
They need to get like backpack mods, you know?
Well,
you can
see,
upgrade your like.
You can increase the character inventory size, but this server's settings are like vanilla with very basic setup and stuff like that, as well as there's also another feature called share inertia tensor of all the pistons, rotors, and hinges and shit like that, which means that you end up with a lot less clang. Clang is the god of destruction in this game. You just drilled me, you little shit.
Why'd you get in the way?
It's just like when Vivian was mining for oil in the basement. In the young ones.
Oh yeah.
It's a big lake. You had to go and pick my hole. That sounded way worse. Like, at least thinking back to what I said in retrospect, I really got to stop doing that. Digging holes, digging holes, digging holes.
Diggy diggy dig.
Diggity. Diggity, not giggity. I wonder if there was a episode of Family Guy where Quagmire gets cancelled. Or Me Too'd. He did some pretty sketchy shit.
Yeah, drink this glass of eggs. I don't see the yolks, just drink it.
Ew. I ain't drinking raw eggs anyway. Like, I don't care how buff Rocky Balboa got. I ain't doing that.
I'm gonna eat regular eggs because they taste better.
Well, I much prefer to cook stuff because I don't like salmonella.
I'm immune to salmonella now.
How many times do you think you've had salmonella? Like, because I'm pretty sure I've had it once, salmonella poisoning, and it was horrifying. I thought I was going to die.
Remember all those times I had to eat the raw chicken?
Who gave you raw chicken? Because it wasn't me. I always cooked the shit out of chicken. Hey, the evil... Oh, yeah, the evil one was pretty fucking scary. I think she was trying to kill us because she wanted the money.
Oh yeah, me and Lacey, like, you know, ate a lot of raw chicken.
Well, I didn't know it was raw. I didn't eat chicken. I don't eat chicken. Because, like, I got food poisoning once from it. I was like, fuck that. If it doesn't bleed red, I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
So we refused to eat it for like the first couple of days.
Yeah, well, I tried to not... Yeah, that was hard, man. That fucking psychotic bitch.
And yeah, now I don't get food poisoning, so that's cool.
Yeah, you built up a tolerance to salmonella, you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, if it was pre-cooked, then you wouldn't get food poisoning, but you never took any sick days.
No, I got
Lacey used to take them all the bloody time, but...
I got food poisoning the first couple of times, and then after that I just got used to it.
I wish you had told me that shit, because I could have had her up on child abuse charges for that, because I didn't know. Because I didn't look at it. Like, I assumed she knew what she was doing. It was like, she had 4 kids that weren't dead, even though they were sick quite frequently. She almost had a Munchausen by proxy thing going on. Like, with Sean ended up in the hospital all the fucking time. It's like, why does your kid always have to go to the hospital? Oh, it must be the men that I choose. Oh, bullshit. Or leaving every bloody window in the house open, then complaining your kid gets pneumonia and you're cold and you want the heater on. It's like, close the fucking windows first. You've got like R3.5 insulation throughout the house and we live in Australia. And you're complaining about it being cold? There's something wrong with you. Turns out she was probably feeling cold because she felt the iciness of her heart starting to seep through to the surface. Oh. Some dogs do need to be put down. That's the nicest thing I can say about that. When the dog bites you, needs a bullet. Oh, you're not allowed to have guns in Australia, you fucking dumb cunt. Yeah, and Australia is a much ruder place for it. People would be a lot politer and kinder to each other if everybody could be potentially packing heat. Now, I'm not saying that gun violence would be, a positive thing in the world, but the risk of real-world consequences for saying something stupid to somebody, I think, is something that people really miss these days. And that's why all of these people can go and run their mouth however they feel like as if they're on 4chan or something like that, but in the real world. Karen. You had to deal with any Karens lately, Dex? I know that you had a lot of Karens teaching at your school.
I'm pretty alright with dealing with Karen.
I struggle with it because it's like, are you seriously cracking the shits with me right now? You realise that nothing I say should ever be taken seriously. Oh, but you shouldn't be saying this stuff in public. But you're not my parents. I don't go slapping my kid when he says stuff like this because I think it's funny. I think that school stopped calling me after a while after some of the inappropriate things that you say and do, and it's like, well, I taught him that. And they're like, oh shit, there's no hope for this kid. So yeah, I think what they mean by there's no hope for this kid, you'll never be a part of the woke generation, Dex. See, so I did raise you right. You reckon I did a crap job at it? Like, you survived?
No, it was a miserable experience, that's all.
Well, it wasn't my fault. Like, we had a lot of fun. We used to muck around. We had a great time before we had the negative influence of people trying to kill all the fun. Like, when we went out and bought like $2,000 worth of Lego that time, we made all those cool things. That was heaps fun. Like, what do you reckon of this one? Yeah, alright. I sat there on the floor until I couldn't stand up anymore, putting the Lego together like a hell autistic kid. Gotta finish it.
Anyway,
oh, you're
going to bed.
You're bailing on me. You're soft.
Yeah, it's like bedtime.
Or what are you getting up for in the morning?
I gotta go to the shops, get money out. Make
Fair
sure I'm awake
enough.
before 3.
This is the longest conversation we've had in ages. You need to play games with me more often because I enjoy talking to you and shooting the shit. It's fun. Oh, anyway, make sure you jump in your cryopod as well. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna lose all your tools and shit.
I did jump in the cryopod.
No worries. Oh, well, good night, son.
Oh, wow,
Your purple glit. Hey, I haven't done that in a long time. It's been like 15 years since you can really say that fairly, Dex. Good night. Have a good one, eh? Ah, that's my boy. Now, hopefully we don't have too many more hydrogen problems in the short term, so I'm going to try and get some more of this ship built. I am a little bit in Struggle Town trying to get through all these nooks and crannies in here. But, that's probably due to my own incompetence in being able to build this stuff in this particular manner. Okay, I don't know what it thinks I'm clicking on right now. I want to do this bit. There we go. I don't know what we need a sorter for there. Oh, probably just to send only missiles out. That would make sense. Interesting design. Somebody who's put a lot more thought into their build than I have. Quite obviously, because like I annihilated myself with the last one. What other bits we need? Oh, we need some thrusters here. Need a bunch of steel plate. So, yeah. Like, I don't really know what to talk about now. Crazy times. Definitely had a lot of... like, yeah, you can't say that life's been boring. It's just been not preferable. All the craziness and whatnot. But how much of that do you really need? Some people will say, well, you need more. Oh, just grit and bear it. Get through it. Hang in there, mate. You'll get by. So, yeah. Walk a mile in my boots, man. If you can. I know I can't anymore. Legs are all knackered. What does that say? You can talk about all the ice you'll be mining here in the short future. Yeah. Well, you know, like, it goes pretty quick. I'm just trying to make sure my bottles don't run out. It's like walking in the game sucks just about as much as walking in real life. It's like jumping like a spanner. I can't quite reach. Anyway. Build planner is empty for some odd reason. I'm just going to grab a bunch of steel plate. Weld up some of that other shit so I can actually walk around up there. And I was running low on the bottles again. But yeah, like, I think I will try to cut it off at 4 hours this time. We were really long today. Normally I try to break it up into a shorter stream, but kind of got sidetracked because there was a lot of stuff going on. What's going on now? Grab that, grab that. No, there's no ice in there. Of course it's not going to fill up. The hydrogen tank's not filling up. What's going on? Oh well. I'll figure it out some other time, probably when it's too late to actually be able to rectify the situation. No, I don't think it was B-Dub. Like, I'm pretty sure that was causing me a bit of grief, but I did turn it off. But still struggling to produce hydrogen. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all of the O2H2 gens are not grabbing bottles. Like, I'll turn that one off, take it off auto refill. So that way, and also if we go for the hydrogen tank and stick that one on auto refill, it is. That one is as well, but that doesn't really matter. That is as well. Yeah, turn the O2H2 gens off of auto refill. I think that was another thing that was causing me some grief. I'm pretty sure we turned them off before, but for some reason they were all getting jammed up. I don't know. I didn't make the game. I just play it. Could we pull mats out of here yet? Yes, rather than flying all the way back around. That's excellent. Just kind of get into the habit of constantly going back to the same spot when you don't necessarily have to. Or at least that's me. Don't know if everybody else does it. And the suit energy is low. Oh, it's almost like I got the daily needs mod on. It's like, oh, your suit's out. Oh, your hydrogen's out. Oh, your oxygen's out. It's like, oh, bugger it. Open me helmet. And that'll probably cost me when next time I go to space because I'll leave it open. I know. The energy's low. There we go. Not gonna freeze to death. Again. Even though it's warm. I don't think the makers of the game have ever been to Australia. Because I don't think they know what warm means, which is freaking hot. Hot enough to cook an egg on a spade that's been left out in the sun. Like, that was a demonstration from a paint commercial, but that's actually how it is. Can you imagine when you're a kid, right? You got no shoes on, and you walk across a road. That is like walking across fire. It gets so hot in summer that the road melts. The road says, nah, I'm giving up the ghost on this. And just cars stick to it and shit. And it's not as bad as it used to be, but geez. Oh. Tar used to actually melt on the road because the sun was that intense. And you walk across through like a freshly tarred, or it was tarred like a few months ago. That melts real quick because all the less volatile stuff. And then the tar sticks to your feet, so you're getting like napalm burns on the bottom of your feet. It's like 10-year-olds screaming because like your foot's on fire because the sun's just so offensive. Australia, what a great place. I've said it many times. It's like, yeah, everything here tries to kill you. Even the sun, we get irradiated because we got no ozone layer because of the chlorofluorocarbons. Not pulling grids out. Must be out of bits, I think. Make metal grids. There we go. We've got them. We do still have some cobalt in there. Me and Marty mined a fair bit before, I think. Should have been enough to do this. In theory. Practice, on the other hand. Oh no, totally different kettle of fish. Buggered. More plate. It's funny because, like, I used to be, like, a punk when I would play music and stuff like that. It was, like, right into punk music and all the rest of that. And yet I can sit here and chill and listen to this electronic music and stuff like that. And I'm totally fine with it. Like, I used to write a lot of electronic music as well. Like, I wrote music for a commercial. Like, won an award too, in fact. It spun me out. It's like, it took me all of 5 minutes to do. But, like, yeah, when me and Dex were going to the petrol station earlier on, I listened to the radio. Like, we have Triple J, which is, like, supposed to be youth radio. Like, I used to listen to only Triple J because there's also no commercials on it, because it's a government-run thing. You're not allowed to advertise commercial products on there in Australia, same as the ABC. And I could not stand the music. There was, like, some woman singing about how she's oppressed or some shit, and I was like, no, you're not. Walk a mile in my shoes, lady. You are a musician being paid professionally to go and sing songs and do stuff. It's like, when you've got, like, Blink-182 was another band that used to give me the shits when I was, like, you know, into music a lot more than I am now. Like, I used to like Blink-182, and then they got older, and they're still writing songs about teenage angst when they're in their 30s. It's like, seriously, dude, you are too old to be whinging about this shit. You can't sing teen angst songs when you're 30 because you know that was half your life ago. Man, Tom DeLonge certainly, like, made some interesting things. Like, though, all of these alien stuff that he's been banging on about. It's like, holy crap, man. I know that he did that song Aliens Exist or whatever it was. That was a pretty funny song. Like, a lot of their stuff like there was a comedic element to it, but I wouldn't really say it was truly punk, because like punk is supposed to be about walking your own path and not having to follow or conform to rules and all that sort of stuff. And that's where I think a lot of the people these days, they try to say, oh, that's hell punk. It's like, no, that's not. Rage Against the Machine would be closer to punk in the 90s than half the crap that's out these days, as far as the attitude and the culture of the music, in my opinion. It's something I feel very strongly about, because like Motley Crue were a very punk-like band, even though they were hair metal and whatnot. They did not conform to rules. And I got a lot of respect for the Motley Crue guys as far as their music goes. As well as they lived what they said. They were true to who they were, which I think is what it should really be about. None of this pretend shit. What's his name? That ginger kid from the UK. I'm not a huge fan of his music, but he's funny in real life, and he takes the piss out of himself as well. And James Blunt as well is another one. He's very honest about his music. It's like, you've heard my songs. He thinks they're ordinary, but you got to give him respect. I mean, he was a tank driver in the British Army. You know, he's actually had an interesting life as well. So yeah, you got to give him props. People that actually are authentic people are people that I can appreciate, whereas some of the garbage you see come out of the music industry these days, people looking for their 5 minutes of fame. Like, yeah, I get it, everybody wants a meal ticket, but at the same time, it's like, why are you pretending to be something you're not? Like, why be ashamed of it? Own it. Embrace it. The deviancy and whatnot. You know, to a degree. You know, obviously there's lines that should never be crossed, such as inflicting pain or harm to other people. That should never be done. Well, there's a couple of exceptions which I'm not going to go into, because I'm never going to like openly support violence towards anybody. But the guy with the island, and all the people that were in that book, yeah, we'll never get to know the truth, because those people have way more money than us. And it's unfortunate, because yeah, this is why I don't believe in karma anymore, really. It's like, evildoers never get punished. It'd be nice if there was something else out there guaranteed to look out for you, or whatever, or look forward to. You spend your whole life doing the right thing. Try not to be an asshole. Other people who get away with murder, quite literally, and other things. Because everybody is gonna end up in the ground one day, or like in an oven, one or the other usually. Or like, if that movie Soylent Green was correct, maybe we'd all become food. That's a scary thought. If the hippies had their way, that'd probably come to pass, because they want us all to eat bugs and we'll be happy because we'll own nothing. Well, you know, they all made sure I own nothing, and I ain't happy, so I can see a big flaw in their plan. But I'm still me. I can still talk. And I've still got a lot of stories to tell, and a lot of skills to demonstrate. So I'm going to sit here on my $100 computer and play the game and have some fun. See if we work out how to do this shit. Because I am in Struggle Town big time with this, and I really shouldn't be. Marty was saying I should probably look at promoting the stream a bit more and like advertising it around. So B-Dub, if you're listening, I could do with some interesting ideas about how to do that sort of stuff. I don't really like the idea of going back on whatever they call on Facebook now and that. But at the same time, it might be worthwhile I never got into Twitter. So, but Elon Musk owns it now, so maybe it's not a bad idea. Maybe he'd appreciate the stream. Watch some idiot flying around making rockets and shit that don't really work too well. I mean, Elon Musk is a big fan of Kerbal Space Program. Like, yeah, which was a really great teaching aid for, like, teaching the concepts of rocket science and stuff and bringing it into more of a mainstream view. Because rocket science, yeah, it's not really that hard. You just go and try to contain an explosion, stick a monkey on there, and press the button, see what happens. Rocket surgeon. Oh, that one's done, that one's done. That's still... Do we have enough bits for that yet? Gravity components, because I know that we were making some. Maybe I can finish it. Just got annihilated. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's starting to get to that point of the day where I'm just doing dopey things. I'm starting to lose coordination. Maybe Dex was right and I should go to bed. I think I can finish the jump drive. Yes. Haven't had a functional one of these for ages, it feels like. Now I just got to get the rest of the ship to the point where I can use the damn thing. I should go through and get a whole bunch more cool sounding tunes. Like these tunes here, like, you know, they're not super crazy, but they're nice chill out music just to listen to. I like a funky beat. The bass line in here sounds pretty cool. Love a good bass line. Being a professional bass player, natch. Former professional bass player. Hey, I want stuff. We all want stuff. Whoops. There we go. Got the light. So many fiddly little things when doing blueprints up. Yeah, it's starting to send Dex a little bit mental, I think. Poor kid. Yeah, I already welded that one up on the other side. Oh, I'm going to do a different part because it's starting to drive me a little mental. Floor, then I'll be able to walk around. Got a glass bottom boat. That should probably concern me a lot more than it does at the moment. Is yeah, my luck with big sheets of glass standing over them's not ideal. I can't see. Where's the bridge at? The hell is that? Oh, it's the light poking up through the floor. Ah. I've got a couch here so you can sit there and watch. Where's the upstairs bit, maybe? It's like the crew section. still trying to learn my way around this place. Oh, maybe that was it. I thought that there was like 3. Oh, it's down the bottom here. Ah. Oh, there's the one of the corner chairs, and there's the other corner chair. I build planted those. So they made the clicky noise. Well, it's a bit of a weird place out the kitchen. You're sitting here grilling away whilst like Marty's going to be flying or whatever, and then like we hit a bump, and then he's going to get hit by like fried eggs and shit. Like yeah, because I could see myself doing that if we were actually cooking. Like I'm not the world's like I don't know. I never really wanted to go driving an RV and stuff like that. How are we sitting on the uranium stockpile? Probably not ideal, man. Like, considering that we had bugger all. That's the other reason why we want to get to space, man. Like, I know that we're going to be running low. I think the reactor's still running. Yeah, we've got 188 ingots left, so we are about halfway through what we had the other day, or yesterday. But yeah, the sooner we can get out to space and start mining stuff, the better off we're going to be for sure. Like, because we got a bunch of reactors in here and they're all empty at the moment. We've also got a hydrogen engine in here, which we should probably turn off, thinking about it. Bust out my Spanish skills. Oh no. I don't know where it's gonna be. It'll all be good. Like, I'm pretty sure I sent you those GPS coordinates to the uranium bit. The other thing as well is because it was like about 180 k's away from here. I want to get the jump drive up and going as well. So, but don't know if your ship had one. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really proven to be quite tedious to keep on top of that. Might grab one of those little Atmos ones. Marty's ship. You mine with that, I think. See, Cole was supposed to be getting on all the ice mining and stuff. Marty's ship seems to work better with doing this stuff, so mine really does need the hydrogen engines for mining, so I'll do a bit more. Actually, Marty's ship does a lot better without, like, with just atmospheric thrusters. I've never had this much of a struggle to try and maintain hydrogen levels before. I don't like using Marty's ship just in case I botch it or something clangs out. You might be able to, but there's about 60 k's from that, there's a wicked asteroid nearby. Like, we used to have a base set up there on the other server. So, I mean, that's like a brilliant source of ice for in space. Which ship? Oh, Marty's ship. Marty's already got a blueprint for this ship. The other ship we're printing off a blueprint. So, I haven't blueprinted my ship yet. But like, I can make that like from scratch easy now because I've done it that many bloody times. It's pretty much my generic small grid go-to effort. Locked inventory. So yeah, mainly just fills up the drills. Check out the... Yeah, she's already empty. Okay, so... Detach. And away we go. Eek. Yeah, we're going to have to find a better place for you to park your big ship there. But that's going to be spending all its time in space anyway. You just shuttle you back to Earth. Like, if you want to come down. Or what have you. Because no doubt, like, Marty's digging the idea of the cargo drop, container drops. Like, yeah, we'll just parachute him down here. Like, full of uranium and platinum and all the other good stuff. That's really and gold as well. Gold is much easier to mine in space. And yeah, got a few good spots for that as well, so. And have a fat time with that. Go back and hit all those up again. But yeah, it was really odd what happened with all the NPCs. Marty and I were checking out earlier on as well, where there's like a safe zone with nothing in it. It's like, what's up with that? Hell glitchy. Eek. Sort of like trying to keep an eye on the chat and flying at the same time. It's proven to be a bit of a sketchy combination. Dunk. Dump some more of this stuff in here. Just make sure I am picking up ice. Yeah, we're all good. See, it's not a huge amount. It's only like, 25, maybe 30 kilotons. Up. Up. Oh, fuck it. Something's locking. 2 this time. Sucks it all out. Straight into the O2H2 gens. Nice. And Marty be watching this tomorrow. It's like, careful how fast you whip that thing around. You're going to kill it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit wobbly. Last time I flew a thing like this, I ended up destroying an entire friggin' base-sized ship. So, yeah, I'll give it a couple more and then might pull the pin for the evening. I think Deck's got the right idea. It is getting to be a little bit late here, and I'm going to try to get up a little earlier in the morning, so that way, B-Dub, I can actually go and play with him when, like, in the evening when he gets home and stuff. Like, being on the opposite side of the planet's proven to be a little difficult, but it's going to be the weekend soon. Should be a lot of fun. You got to get your stream up and go on B-Dub. Like, stream the same thing, like, because why not, You definitely got the gear for it, man. A lot of a lot of interesting stuff that, like, I reckon you'd be capable, like, of displaying to people too, for audiences and whatnot. I think it'd be cool. Good fun. Yeah, I've already filled it up. I haven't really been paying enough attention, or not. Oh no, yeah, it's full. This thing fills up so fast. Feels like I'm just running to and from with the jetpack, but it is actually like easily 10 times the amount, I think. So it is more efficient, a little more risky, but okay. Good job, Leela, with the depth perception there. Dump out the ice. Nice. Okay, actually let's check out, see what our ice situation is. It still says we have none. What the hell's going on? Hang on. Oh, that's why. Yeah, see, it is just chewing through this stuff so quick. Can barely keep up with it. What about our hydrogen tanks? Oh, actually, I want to go on control panel and look at those. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one is a thruster. Small hydrogen tank. Nothing. The fuck is using it up? The hydrogen engine has got some there, but that's switched off now. It's probably that, like, Spanish shit. Struggles. Actually, I'm gonna kill the engines on that first. Yeah, it's an uphill battle at the moment. Like, to try to run around and figure out what's going on with everything with shit that I don't know how it's configured. Yeah. I want to fix it. Like, we're not going to run out of power entirely, because, I mean, we've still got those wind turbines there crawling like a snail in the desert, but it should prevent the grid from getting deleted at least. I was supposed to be the armory officer as well. I was supposed to run around and set up guns. I have not been called officer in a long time. Ah, fuck me. Interior plates. This build planner thing's giving me the shits with this server. Should have just welded up because I did have some. The hell? I was a different kind of officer. Okay, that's a conveyor. Weld the conveyor. Do what you're told. Yeah, nah, this is getting to the bugger at stage. Shit like that starts happening to me. Like, I want to vertically pick things up and throw them across that nice field over there and just want to go off in the distance. Yeet. Struggles. Got the jump drive made at least. We ain't going anywhere though, because we're still tethered to the base. No uranium. They're all green. Ah, it looks mad, but there's a light which won't let me select the damn thing. Don't know about all these blue lights. Whoa, that is super bright. Have to wear sunnies in here. Jeez. Bunch of shit up here that needs to be done. That needs to be done. Come on, man. I gotta do the couches. Can't forget those. And down we go. Ah. Nice comfy chair, or comfy looking chair. Whether it is or isn't, I can't tell. That could be made of stone for all I know. Oh, there was still stuff behind there too. Now, what sort of use does this crawl space have? Oh, this is a smuggler's compartment. Maybe. Is that it looks like a speaker. Ah, there's something in there that needs to be done. Dex said he filled in all the holes. Little shit. Inertia dampness went off. It's like, yep, this is the view that you're going to have when you're getting rammed up the ass of someone else. It's like, and you can yell down there at, like, at the guy sitting at the helm going, "Oi, what are you doing? You paying attention? Oh no, shit, we're heading right for it, man. Come on, seriously. What, do you fall asleep down here? Oh no, where? Oh, yeah. Jesus, 3 floors up. That's concerning. Oh, I've got to chuck a telly on. Because, yeah, you're supposed to do that whilst you're operating a vehicle. That's not our faction. Have to rectify that. Some other time. I'm not a flag waver myself. Because I don't believe that a person's particular flag is necessarily representative of who they are. Even if they are whatever with it. I reckon the individual should be judged on their own merits, not where they're from and so on and so forth. And I've been over this so many times. I hope if anybody does get it and they want to go and whinge out and be a sook about it and stuff like that, they actually listen to the true intention behind it. I like having a laugh. I miss the good old days where we could all laugh about some really absurd things, and it doesn't have to be taken so seriously. I think that's the inside done. Okay. That bit there, I think everything is done in there. I think it's all just outside shit, making sure the engines are all done up. Which is, there's probably a lot of missing bits. I was fighting with some stuff earlier on that was doing my head in. Like that bloody block down there. Now it says, oh, you need interior plate. Actually, I'm going to try build planner it again because I actually managed to get it to detect it. No. It goes, no, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I'm going to be a jerk. Maybe there's something else stuck down there. Dropped something. Maybe I'm doing a dex. Doesn't look like it. Hello? I don't know. I'll figure it out some other time, I think. I'm getting a little tired right now. Sorry, guys. But we all know how this ends when I say I'm getting a little tired and I'll go to do something and end up destroying everything. I'm honest about it. You gotta give me that. Honesty doesn't do much good when you throw everything into a big hole in the ground. On fire. Maybe. That may be true. Makes for entertaining videos though. In my opinion. I get entertained by seeing struggles and the overcoming of said struggles, like this damn jetpack situation. I know, so jet fuel low, fuel critical are done at such a point where you're always going to be in an incredibly awkward or precarious situation. So why don't you give me a little more time? You just can't deal. Need more ice. Always need more ice. Ah, that was dopey. Okay, is there anything around here that I need to do? Yeah, stacks of stuff. Of course there is. There's something there, and there's something there, and something there. Marty said he's going to change this stuff anyway, but I don't know what he wants to change it to. He reckons it looks a bit dorky. or something like that. I can't remember the exact word he used. I'm not quoting him, I'm paraphrasing. Choosing different words to convey the same message. Whereas quote is to exactly represent verbatim what he said. And yet another thing that people don't seem to understand about language these days. Difference between a quote, paraphrase, all the rest of that sort of shit. I had to learn it thoroughly when I went to uni. College, which I didn't do for very long. Never finished the degree or any of the certs or anything like that because life is just too chaotic sometimes when you're dealing with crazy people. But yeah, I wish I had finished my degree, potentially being a doctor at something. That would have been funny. Dr. Postal. There was a few people that I used to work with. I just wanted to get my doctorate so that way they'd have to call me doctor rather than Mr. or idiot. It's like, no, I'm a doctor. Who says that? A bunch of other doctors being certified. No, you're certifiable. There's a significant difference there. It's like, no, I'm not crazy. I've been tested frequently. Although, in a lot of ways, it could be described as I'm sitting here playing a video game whilst talking to myself. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe we are in the Matrix. Is this just a simulation? Irony of me being potentially in a simulation, playing a simulation. It's not really irony, it's more of a, yeah, I think that word gets thrown around quite a bit because it's not like I'm actually saying the opposite of the intended meaning in an ironic fashion, similar to sarcasm, but without the negative added to it. Okay, I'm stuck on something. That must mean I need to weld something. And there's lights here. Grab those bits. See, I can't get that dang thruster to weld up properly. Okay, that started. See, once I get them started, they're alright, then I can go right up to them, but yeah, I'm really struggling with the blueprint thing. Maybe I just gotta get used to it because I don't do it very often. Yeah, there's a piece of glass missing here, I think. Yep, that one. Ah, bugger it. I think that's what was giving Dex the shits as well. Got another light there. So that's the thing that like I don't like about having too much fine detail in ship is all the fiddly little stuff to do. Like, I'm not the world's most precise at anything. That's why, like, you know, being a doctor, I'm not going to go and be a surgeon or anything like that. I'll probably leave my keys in someone's chest. Though, I was doing alright when I used to assemble motorbikes and stuff. That wasn't too bad. That build plan is empty. But it is a lot different. Like, assembling motorbikes I thought was pretty easy because you just, once you've done it once, or actually more like once you've done it a couple of 100 times, like, it gets pretty easy to get into the pattern, and you just make sure you lay all your nuts and bolts out and shit. Make sure you got your correct build quantity. Okay, it's not letting me grab stuff for it. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? Struggling. Oh, that's why, because it already had all its parts. Idiot. That one can go on. Ow. Where's that other thruster gone? There's one. All that shit's all good. Pretty sure there was another one up here somewhere. Nope, didn't get everything, even though it said all objects collected. Or whatever. Build plan of that too. I don't know, it's probably my own incompetence. I think I'll just have to roll with that because, yeah, you know. Much as I've got a lot of time in the game, still botch it. That looks like stuff there that needed to be... Damn it. Oh, I got all the holes. Oh, out of metal grids, what the hell? Still need, probably got them made up now, I just can't fit them in my pocket. Ah, we're all good. Nice. That one's done. Yep, yep. We need to get a bunch of those done up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take out all that shit, I suspect. I don't know. I'll work it out. Oops. It does look mad. Might be doing my head in a little bit, but looks mad. I just can't seem to get that engine done. I'm suspecting. Oh yeah, that'd be bloody right. I think that's about time to call it an evening, I suspect. Because yeah, it's really hitting the wall here. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff done. We got that ship like looking pretty gnarly, so... Anyway, I'm not going to get back up there. You guys just see me running through it. Stacks. So, it has been a pretty productive evening. We've got my son to come along for the ride a little bit as well. So, still got a lot of bugs to fix in some of the systems that we got going throughout the rest of the base and stuff like that. See what's going, where all the hydrogen's gone. But, yeah... Probably should lock up everything, but at the same time, I don't know, in saying that, B will be on soon enough. Anyway, folks, it's been fun. If you're watching currently, or you're watching in the future, I appreciate it. And yeah, you know, feel free to rag the crap out of me on the chat for whatever reason. Because, like, I'll probably have a good laugh. There's an unknown signal. Anyway, that'll be it for me, so good evening.